Give it to him. What up and good morning. Welcome back to another episode of the We Don't Smoke the Same podcast. Thank you so much for patiently waiting, and welcome to everybody on Twitch. Hey, we got to clap it up for people on Twitch.
What up, what up?
You know, ever since we got demonetized, we figured that we're going to start looking for other alternatives, and Twitch seems to be a pretty anything goes type of environment. We'll see what's up with that as we keep moving on this Twitch journey, and we will be making extra content on Patreon as well, just because that's the one way that if you guys are going to want to support us and you guys are going to be able to contribute like you guys have been doing the whole time, which is really dope because that's how we function here. We'll be able to have it on Patreon and shit. But joining me across is the one and only X to the G. What's going on, XG?
What's up, dog? Packed house today.
It is a packed house.
No tecate. What we got here? Cervecito.
I got 30 minutes before I drink mine, but then I'm gonna catch up. See what I'm gonna do?
Shit.
What I'm gonna do at the 10 mark, when it's 10 o'clock, bro, I'm just gonna start pounding and be like where you guys are at. I'll be like, hold on. Just start pounding.
All right, I'm gonna make you catch up now that you said that, dog.
Yeah, first of all, I know it's craft beer, so I know he can't drink it as fast as Tecate for a fact. Like,
what is this, Tommy? Before, well,
yeah,
let's
first of all,
Yeah,
welcome Tommy back. Welcome Three Plays.
Everybody in the motherfucking house
box.
holding it down. Cervecito Cholo Water. This is the brewery in Santa Ana, 4th Street, Broadway. Go check it out.
Is that what it's called? Cholo water?
Cholo
Shit
water.
Don't sound good, dog. Not gonna lie, I've lived with the Cholo. You don't want to drink.
Where do they
Cholo water.
Where do they make this shit? At George's house?
They make it in the bathtub.
Evans is in the back. Like,
What's
just
up, my boy? Where's that
Take off.
beer?
That's where they made it, fool, at George's.
At George's? Yeah, they
Bathtub.
have all the socks on. I mean, they just squeeze the
socks,
socks, dog. They
squeezing
just
the
squeeze
socks, the
the
coffee.
dog. That's the Cholo water. Oh, that's Scante water in there, dog. That shit don't sound like a good day.
No, but
Yep.
yeah, this is you got to take it easy on this one. This should have you fucking
When you
singing
get tweaked out and
corridos
shit,
in the
get
second
tweaked out,
hour.
messed out if you drink too much like a Cholo.
You get all fucked up. What's up, dog? Do you put gloves on, black gloves, and fucking shades on the back of your head?
I'm a sick one.
Right, when you start drinking this, that's how you do it. You have to.
Yep. And for everybody on on Twitch right now, I'm gonna let you guys know. Look, the super chats are I guess for right now the way we're gonna have to account for them are through bits. So purchase bits and then I guess send us those bits and just share it as much as you can. Appreciate everybody on here and appreciate everybody on YouTube. I know if you guys are sticking to YouTube, believe me, we're doing it straight because that's where you guys kick it at. But
And for all you motherfuckers that got my phone number from E-Zone, fucking send me that shit Apple Pay, that motherfucker.
hey, what is it all nothing but blood and blood alcohol, huh?
Jake, all day, I was like, who the fuck's blowing me up? I didn't know. And then some fools like, hey, E-Zone gave your number out again. Just saying what's up.
I like how you
was like,
assholes can't be quiet, bro. Just fucking say it. Like, just be like, hey, I got it last time. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Don't say I gave it out again, but
Dick, I still have that random ass fool that leaves me fucking quotes like fucking 6 a.m. But fucking, she looks a little bow-legged to me, Al. I'm like, what the fuck, 6
And
a.m?
you got kids, huh? Les vale verga esta gente.
No, but that's how that fool's from the East Coast or some shit, because it's like 9 over there for sure. Ain't nobody waking up at 6 to talk shit.
What's been the worst phone call you've gotten?
Fucking 4 a.m. one. Tommy, sing a corrido for us. Yeah, I'm like, oh, I thought it was an emergency.
for real, man. Also, what is it? Running the boards is the one and only Ray, aka Morning Shot Films. What's up, Ray?
Órale,
Yeah.
güey.
And what is it? This is our guest first time on the show. I've known this dude for a minute. This was like, honestly, when I first met this fool was only popping up. I think he was living in like New Mexico or Utah or something like that. Yeah, Utah. And he was driving only like back and forth, and he would post up with these pendants, and I'll be like, oh, let me get them for my candles, and I'll buy like 5 or 6 and keep one, 5 or 6 and keep one, like I always do. So I've been knowing that fool since the first time I saw him, and then like I've seen him do so many things. I got the one and only Pieces of Art. I ran into him in Las Vegas. What's up, man?
What's good?
You gotta get closer to the mic a little bit.
What's good?
I know you. What is it? In case you guys don't know, what is it? Your signature is the alien piece, right?
Yeah, I've been making aliens for a couple years now.
And some of you guys that don't know what aliens I'm talking about, he gifted us this board here. They look kind of like this. They have this. They have like this unique face. They have a unique like little snout and the eyebrows. And the reason I say signature. Thank you for the board, by the way.
Yeah.
And the reason I say signature is because a lot of artists, like, here's the thing, bro. Like, I feel like every glass artist goes through different phases. where like they'll go and make the little eyeballs, they'll go and make like the enclosed things, and then when they master that, it's kind of like how like people that do stand up like ourselves, what is it, or that do comedy, that you'll go ahead and try different styles until you start figuring out your own. And it's like, you know, like once you make it past that little opal stage or that little, you know, wig-wag stage or wherever you start off with the basics, you eventually figure out what your signature is. Peter Muller has the voodoo dolls. Matt Robertson has the giraffes. And how did the alien thing come about? Because you're close to like where the aliens go, bro. You're in Utah. Like, isn't that like by Area 51?
No, but that's pure fucking Llano.
Yeah, that's Nevada, but that's definitely there's some weird shit out there for sure.
There's a lot of emptiness out there, huh?
Yeah, for sure. But I don't know. It just started. The alien shit started kind of randomly, pretty much. I was doing a collab with someone, and the homie was like, "Yo, make one of those faces that you've been making," and it was like kind of like a human face that I was making at the time, and it's kind of like a little demon. It looked more like that one actually that you're wearing right now.
I remember this was one of the early pieces I got, and I remember like I think this is one of the few that I held on to, because the rest of them like I made sure, because there was a lot of people like, hey man, where can I get that? And they'll be like, hey, can you put this in? That's how I was able to let them go. They'll be like, my boyfriend's always wanted one, or my girlfriend's always wanted one. Can you put it in a candle? We'll buy it off of you. And I'm like, I don't want to part ways, but this is good for my business.
The candles definitely put my shit out there for sure, dude.
See, dog? Come on, dog.
The candles were that shit definitely got my shit out there for sure, dude.
So do you believe in aliens? That's my question. I'm a conspiracy theorist. So do you believe in aliens? You can't be making these shits now. Yeah. Have you seen one?
I've never seen anything. I've seen some shit in the sky for sure, but I've never seen like an alien. You know what I mean? But
that's just your imagination.
There's gotta be some shit out there for sure. Yeah. And the way they look right now, it wasn't like a plan for him to look like that. You know what I mean? Like the first one I made looked a little more human, I would say. It had a nose. It had different features that kind of like changed a little bit. You know what I mean? Like it just changed. I didn't do like, oh, I'm gonna make it like this now. You know what I mean? From what it looks like right there to what it looks like now, it just changed. You know what I mean? So like people ask me now, like, can you make the old face? And I'm like, I guess I could, but I never thought I was doing something different. But I know exactly what I do different now. It just gradually.
You consider better technique, better skill? You say that's how you, because someone with your skill back then couldn't make what you're making now?
You could, but so I would say that some of the things that I do now, I do it thinking of how it's made. You know what I mean? So I design my things knowing better now. You know what I mean? Yeah. Back then, I would design things maybe kind of wild because I wasn't really thinking of how I was gonna do the shit now. You know what I mean? Like, so now I think about it a little bit different.
Oh, you guys blow my mind. You fucking
I have to. You know what I mean? Like,
I don't even know how you guys start anything. Have you seen any glass blow? Like how seen it done? Like
I see that fucking show Blown Away on fucking Netflix.
That's similar, but not exactly the same.
Shit, but that shit's crazy shit. All the shit that they build, like all the shit that's made out of glass, that's a trip. It takes a fucking lot of patience, I'm sure.
Oh yeah,
that shit takes
a
long
I break
time
shit
to
all
learn.
The time, dog.
So how do you start?
How'd you learn how to do that shit?
Because that's just not like it's not like it's not like something where it's like, you know how like it's not to talk shit, but you know how your dad had a lawnmower shop, and then you kind of learn how to fix lawnmower, like because your dad teaches you like there's people like Peter Muller, like his dad was an Italian glassblower, bro. Like this fool's dad used to make like Vatican shit. You know what I mean? Like a lot of people don't know. See, I get to know my homies, dog. Like like his dad.
No wonder.
So like his dad has a history of being like a very famous Italian glassblower. So it's like, how did it start for you?
So I pretty much got into it randomly. I was with one of my skate homies that was into glass, and he was like, "Yo, check this video out. It's this dude making a pipe." You know what I mean? And it was some fucking hippie looking dude making a fucking spoon pipe, and like he literally made it in like 15 minutes or some shit like that, or like 12 minutes. Some fucking crazy shit like that. And I was like, what the fuck? When I saw the video, I was like, I can do that shit. You know what I mean? Like, I can for sure do that.
Yeah, that shit looks easy.
Yeah, I was like, that shit was easy as a motherfucker. I can for sure do that. And right before he showed me the video, I was in Mexico. I was in Tijuana. I grew up in Tijuana, and so I was down there, and there was like some sort of like fucking event going on where there was like fucking hella people fucking walking around, and there was a dude that was blowing glass in one of the fucking tents. And he was making this like fucking dragon, like this solid fucking like sculpture like dragon, and I was like, damn, that shit was fucking sick. And I went up to him and I was like, yo, you make pipes? And he fucking looked at me like, you're the fucking
ruined
man, you know what I mean?
Hey,
like,
you
ruined
how old was this person?
It was an old guy.
You know what? I had the same reaction when
Bro, it was an old guy.
When I went to Knott's Berry Farm and I asked the glass lady bitch that was fucking blowing glass there, bro. Like, she was all nice to me, and I was like, I wonder what food like 4 years ago. And I was all nice to her. Like, I was like, hey, how can I get these pieces of my candle? Then I was like, what do you got? I was like, yeah, this is my brand, Hot and Hungry. And then she was like, hi. And I was like, yeah, bitch. Like, what the fuck? Like, but yeah. So what happened after that?
And so I just, just fucking start. I saw the dude. I saw the dude.
Like, you interned with him? Like, I would consider
No, I just saw him. I just saw him fucking like make this drag. I watched him for a while actually, because it looked cool, to me. And then I went back home. I was in Utah, and the homie showed me this video, and I was like, fuck. I was like, I just saw that dude. He was fucking making it right there.
You're losing on the mic.
It should be not that hard to fucking do. You know what I mean? So I was like, I can do that shit. And so I went out of my way and just and bought this 420 kit. It was called, and it was a pipe making kit, and it came with everything you needed to fucking make a pipe. It came with like a super simple torch, some fucking glass, some hand tools, and like everything you needed to make it.
Yeah,
it was Glasscraft. I'm pretty sure is the company that.
Because there's a lot
of on Amazon, like through the internet, or like was there a shop?
It's a store. It's like a glass store.
This is the starter kit, pretty much
it was literally the starter kit, dog. For a pipe maker.
A lot of people out there would not even think or wouldn't fathom their mind to do something like that and maybe look it up online. Because honestly, everything that I do not know how to do, I type in whatever the fuck it is on Google and I type in starter kit next to it. There's somebody else out there in this whole fucking flat or round earth that fucking you know what I mean, that is thinking the same thing.
There's also things you can't just start with the starter kit. I remember my homie bought a tattoo.
You can try.
Kit.
It's not about starting.
My homie bought a tattoo starter kit and then started tattooing my homies in the garage. Ask me how those tattoos look.
Well, I mean, you can't. I mean,
and it was one of those things where
that's exactly where you're at, though. That's exactly where you're at. The kit that I got was to get the tattoos that you saw. You know what I mean? You know what I mean? The equivalent of that is what you could make with this torch.
But you made a pipe that you smoked out of.
For sure.
Okay.
So like, but once I got the kit, then I realized that you needed all sorts of other shit. You know what I mean? You needed hoses, you needed regulators, you needed fucking tanks.
You're like, this is pricey.
I was like, holy shit. You know what I mean? Like, once I got all my equipment, I was like, holy shit, to get this going, I need hella more shit. But I was already in.
You were in love.
You know what I mean? I was already in with the torch and all this shit. So, I went out of my way and pretty much got all of the shit that I needed to do to fucking get the shit going. And just started blowing glass pretty much. But I didn't really know how to blow glass.
Like the first time I saw it was at the Orange County Fair.
I just like started doing it. You know what I mean? Like
glass blowing. I didn't see it. The first time that I saw it, like you say, it was somewhere corny like that. Honestly,
corny. Orange County Fair, corny as fuck. My mom, I was like, "What are they doing?" And they were like blowing it, and it was hippie, like not stoners, but like Karens, like literally Karens. They're at the Orange County Fair blowing vases.
And that's like, there wasn't back then. There wasn't any info, dog. Like glass blowing was more of like people weren't even allowed in other shops, kind of shit. You know what I mean? Like you couldn't go to another shop and like watch them work. They wouldn't let you.
Techniques were like they weren't techniques scarce. Like So
Yeah,
there's
they
somebody.
wouldn't let you still, dude. To this day, like there's people.
It's a hidden
that
craft. I think you should fucking own your way into it, like everything else. I think you gotta fucking
I guess-
start fucking sweeping the shop before I
guess
show
so.
you how to do anything. I do think that is a thing. I'm not gonna teach you a
guess so.
skilled craft like that just because.
I do think that some knowledge does need to be spread out, bro, because it's like it's not like something that you're doing. Like if it was something maybe so exclusive where you're the guy and nobody else knows how to do it, maybe like if I'm gonna learn the black belt from like this fucking sensei right here and it's only learning it from him, that's like a hell of an experience. But I'm like, if you're out there like and you're holding like a certain kind of wigwag, like fool, there's like hella wigwags everywhere.
There's a lot of techniques that are
like
being,
let motherfuckers know about the wigwag shit and catch up and maybe like soak up some game, bro.
I never hold back on my shit. You know what I mean? If someone wants to know how to do it, I'll show you exactly how I do it. You know what I mean? And
like,
someone showed me how to do it, to tell you the truth.
In glass blowing, do fools be hating on other glass blowers?
Oh,
hell yeah.
Fool,
Bro.
right, dog. Like,
Nah, don't be easy to point at me because I'm
one
over
of
here.
the biggest,
Yeah.
like one of the biggest glass blowing fools that I know since is like that fool. Like, do fools will be like, man, fuck.
Well, that fool has a few
Or-
people that hate that
or
fool,
do-
dog.
Or do
Who's your
fools,
spot, but who's your arch
or
enemy?
do fools show love to those fools? Like, dig, he's one of the first ones that put that shit on the map about motherfucking making bongs and people knowing about glass shit.
it's yeah.
Like,
There's
or
haters
do fools will be
everywhere,
like,
dog.
man, fuck.
There's fools that hate everywhere.
Because
You know what I
everyone, when
mean?
you
And I'm sure he's had some fucking bad deals with people too. You know what I mean? Just like everyone else. You know.
Has anybody jocked your alien when you're like, dog, really? Like for real? Like
Well,
that's basically
take
my
that,
piece.
I take that more as a compliment when people like make something that looks similar to my shit. You know what I mean? I'm like, hell yeah, you liked it enough to try it. You know what I mean? And if you asked me how to fucking do it, I would tell you exactly how to do it. You know, if it's something that I've made my character for a while, and some people might think like, yo, make something else or like do a different character. I can pretty much like make whatever I think about.
I know, I've seen you guys do it. Like, who makes the shoes and he can make whatever the fuck he wants.
Yeah, whatever,
when you make
like.
bongs and shit, all that.
I have made some bongs with other people. Like I made the perk, and then they made the bong and put the perk in it. So I've done some collabs with people.
You actually brought some work that like of some of your
Yeah, I
stuff
got
that you
some- I
have.
got
Like,
some-
say,
I got
there you
some
go. He's like,
patterns.
fuck telling y'all. I'm show y'all, man.
Yeah, let
some
me-
of
let
that
me
shit.
show
We
you.
love
Let's see
looking-
the
yeah.
fucking work over here. I want to see the fucking aliens or something.
I
So
swear.
what's up, Tommy? You got some dope guests lately on your podcast. I'm not gonna lie.
Yeah,
I'm
dog.
pretty impressed.
We
Yeah.
fucking had Jenny Rivera's son.
How you know
That
mine?
fool-
Damn, dog. Hey, hold on. That's
I
Who was
bet.
on there? Hey,
El hey, that fool's name is El Chicos.
Yeah, no, hey,
Talk
he's
about
a
how much
cool
his
ass
mom got
fool,
hit?
Mikey. And then he just he told his whole story about like his mom, like what he misses about his mom, and growing up with her as being a fucking legend. Like,
It's a
she's an OG fool for what the music that she did, fool. She's still hitting on the radio. You still hear that shit, and she was like her own person, her own type of people. And that fool was on there talking about like his sister. His sister just won a fucking Grammy. Chiquis. Like, imagine your carnala fucking. You're like, what?
Is that what you call the comadre carnala?
Oh, it's
No,
a sister.
sister.
That's a sister. That's
Oh.
a sister.
And but this fool, he was on there talking, telling stories about her, how she's like hip hop and shit. Like, even though she sang corridos and shit, she was still hip hop head. It was a good show.
She looked like Jenny Rivera looked like the type of girl who like for sure love corridos, some hip hop, like MB Riders, and like Winnie the Pooh. Like,
well, that's what I'm
you know
saying.
what I mean? Like no offense,
she's like
but
a
it's just
normal chick, an LA chick, and
she
that's
loved
why-
love letters
that-
with Winnie
but
the
that's why
Pooh and
every-
hearts and shit.
Mad fools had love, for her because she was like one of the fucking them, a lot of she had a sick ass following, fool. They was crews of fans of hers. Like they were called the parranderas, like different ones, and they would get into it like we're fucking the biggest Jenny Rivera fans, motherfuckers, and crazy shit over fucking being fans.
I haven't really found myself listening to her music like that. I've heard it here and there, and I respect it for what it is. You know what I mean? Like, and what it stands for. But it's like I have noticed myself listening to some Mexican music here and there, like where I'm just like, damn, I didn't think I was gonna like this Ramon Ayala
You
song.
love Mexican music.
Like,
There's some good ass music. Fool.
He's on
Like
loves
if you haven't
Mexican
really
music.
fucked with like Mexican music and all that shit, corridos and shit. There's some good ass fucking music. Not even just corrido shit, but like rock shit. Like Mexico has everything. They have
Was she consider
rap all sick. Sing, and
was she
course, you know,
considered buchona?
I don't fucking know what that shit means. They always want to fucking. I think
You don't know what a buchona is?
they asked fucking that chick Jenny Rivera, Jenny 69, whatever was her name.
Yeah, Jenny 69, Jenny 69.
Fucking,
That bitch is a buchona.
They asked her and they're like, "What is it?" She was just like, "I don't know." It's like didn't even explain it. Dog, I was like, "What?"
A corrido loving ass
The
bitch
queen,
with
and
long
she's the
nails
queen.
that eats mariscos every Sunday, loves micheladas, dog. That's a buchona ass bitch, dog. And she loves cocaine. And when you ask her for a bump, she's like, I got you, baby. And she puts her nose in the sack and you do a sack off the bump. That's a buchona ass bitch, right?
I just think like I don't think all buchonas are like that, but like
I don't know any of those.
That's like a negro. It's like I describing a negro. It's a fool with the fucking it's
Yeah.
general.
hey, that's a
typical
racist
fucking
term
thing.
now, bro. Hey, but the one thing I was gonna say is that's maybe like a type. I mean, you could see which like different type of those girls if you go to Culichi Town or places like that. There you for sure be seeing that. But all right, so you got some of the work on the table, dog. Look at this heat, dog. This is like Las Vegas booth right here, dog. Clap it up, dog.
Hey, that's dope, dog.
Show it on this camera because I don't have a wide shot.
Yeah, so you have to.
So when you talk about it, just pull it up. Or
Yeah.
anybody
So
who's talking
well,
about
what
it,
about
pull
the
it
one Xavier's holding up there? Like,
That shit's tight.
I'll set you up right now with a dad too if you want.
up. Or like
Fucking-
That one's a set actually. That one comes with like the pendant.
oh, nice.
Comes with the cap.
Oh, it's all a whole set.
Yeah, it's a whole
Set,
set.
homie. Card cap.
The Sea Dog, the starter kit.
The starter
There it
kit,
is. That's the fucking starter kit right there, dog.
And it comes with the fucking.
2,000. Like goddamn. Hey, this
Yeah,
is
that's,
fucking.
that's
Damn.
And it comes with the fucking.
Hold on.
baller
Did
jar.
you say that's about right?
Yeah.
See, damn. Tommy was right. Damn.
Tommy,
Let me
Daddy
find out you got
Cookie
some
said.
heady glass, Tommy, at home.
Tommy's got kids, dog. You got kids, you get rid of your head glass. It's like when you got a convertible,
Yeah.
you got your wife's looking at you like, do you need headies?
Hey,
Or do you need that many
Yeah.
hey,
headies?
the moment your wife tells you to get rid of the convertible, let's go for a ride.
Oh, dog.
I don't even have a piece for myself.
Hey,
Like,
how long
people
does
are like,
Hold on.
That
You
shit
hold on.
takes
Time out. You don't have a piece for yourself?
nah. People are always like, yo, why don't you keep one? And I'm like, they're expensive, my dude. Like, people are gonna pay me for it. You know what I mean? I can't really keep it.
Is
I have kids.
that a common thing amongst glass blowers?
I'm not. I would say, fuck.
I'm gonna say yes because
Yeah.
it's not the first time I've heard it, but
Yeah, it's actually.
But do
I
you
would
need
say
to
it's
keep one
common.
because you always have one for sale?
Yeah, but they don't use all of
We don't
them.
use
Huh?
We don't use them.
never
if
use
the
them?
yeah, if the piece is for sale, we don't use the piece.
You're not supposed to, dog. Some of these
Why
food.
with that?
I mean, I knew that.
I
but
smoke dabs.
Some
I
of these.
smoke dabs mostly. Yeah.
I'll set you up right now. Some of these foods, dog. They like when they display them, they have these little mangueras, dog. Like
how do you test them?
with
I mean, that
the
sounds stupid.
we-
no,
but
with the
like,
mangueras, the hose.
So most of the time, with the pieces that I make, I already know the design that I'm gonna do, the perk that I'm gonna do, and I know kind of the volume of the piece itself, so I know how it's gonna work, you know. And sometimes I do put water in it just to test how it's gonna work, but most of the time I know that it's gonna work right. You know? But
I love hearing that. I know it's gonna work. Yeah, that's
Yeah,
what I
I
want
know
to
it's
hear when I
good.
buy a piece. I know. I don't gotta test that. I know
Yeah,
it's
I
gonna
know it's
fucking
gonna
work.
work.
Yeah, no, that's great. Yeah, I was just wondering. I didn't know that because I.
And like I said, the design has a lot of things that for the piece to work right too. And when I make a piece that looks like an alien, it's harder to get the piece to work how you want it to work too, because you're trying to make it look like something too. So it's like it's hard to get the function right and to make it look like something sometimes.
How long does it take to make one of these little guys?
It depends on what the piece
Yeah.
looks like. So like something like that, it probably takes me a couple days to make one piece.
Wait, like which one? The recycler or I'm sorry, that one?
The recycler's a collab with the homie from Costa Rica actually.
Now explain the collaboration thing because you know how like fucking fools be having features on rap songs, like glass
I
artists be
didn't
doing
know.
that.
He's only looked at me and he's
No, yeah, glass. Yeah, that's what. No, because remember you asked me. He asked me at the glass show. He was like, "Oh, it's the same shit on that table." He's like, he said, "Why is that one cost a little bit more? Because the collab." And I was like, "Bro, it's like somebody like
two-
explain
two-
how that works. Like how does
Like
that
you
work?"
put the little faces on this one.
Pretty much, yeah. So like on this one, I prepped
Yeah, I'll
all of the color. So all of the he had
What does that mean? Sorry.
That means making like the rod like this, right?
Yeah, the tube, like making that color look like that. I prepped that, the whole tube, all of the tubes, like the tubes that are going for the drains, all of those tubes. I prepped them for him, you know.
Kind of like Lego pieces, pretty much.
And then he started shaping the piece. And while he was shaping the piece, the first piece he made was the centerpiece where the two faces are in.
Yeah.
So like once he made that, he handed that to me, and then I started doing the faces on it while he was making the rest of the pieces. And so once I was done, he started putting all of the pieces together, blah blah blah, and just finish the piece, you know. But yeah, the collabs are really cool.
I didn't know the money was split like straight down the middle.
Well, sometimes it's hard to say, you know what I mean? That's dude. The glass world is complex.
Because I mean, like why I say that is because when he told me that, I was like, it was hard for me to believe too. Because I'm like, well, what if one? And I know it sounds stupid, no offense, but what if one dumbass is like, well, I have 100K followers and you have 20? And they use that leverage on each other because I'm like, I can't give you half the money because I have a bigger following. And I know you guys do that because we do that in this stupid industry. We do that shit. We use our little numbers to show like why I'm worth more.
Dog, I knew it was good to forget the cap, dog, because a glass blower is always gonna fucking have some little piece to add on to that, dog. But yeah, dog, some of them, like I've heard. Look, fool, I ain't gonna lie, dog. There's some shady people up in the glass industry too, dog. That's the reason he says it's kind of complex, dog, because there be some people that'll fucking be like, I'm in the scene and I'm gonna fucking get these sub fucking contractors so you guys work for me. I'm taking a commission off your piece, off your table. I didn't know about that get down, bro. I almost wanted to do an interview and ask like a few people, be like, what do you mean? Explain this more so I could put this. Have you ever heard of that?
It comes down to who you are, really. You know what I mean? Like, I've done collabs with people where I make the whole fucking thing, pretty much.
Yeah, we didn't cough, bro. That's a man who dabs all day,
I don't
bro.
even want to talk about the subject, to tell you the truth, because it's gonna be like a touchy one.
It's like gangland.
It's like gangland. I'm not even kidding. It's like gangland. So
next time you come, you're gonna come with the fucking mask. You're gonna change your voice and shit.
So yeah, it could be touchy with things like that. It comes down to the money. You know what I mean? It's money.
Yeah.
You know, and some artists can.
There it is.
Some artists can get more than others, you know.
Yeah. Hey, we gotta ask you.
Sometimes no, but it's pretty much like kind of like from a consumer and a fan and just a collector. Like I would say like it does break down to like if you were to have a festival, right? But let's just say if it's a stoner music festival, but Cypress Hill is the headliner, and then you got I don't know, like somebody opening up, like the Fools Sing Past the Dutchie opening up, and then you have somebody around the middle that's like another group, maybe like Wiz Khalifa before them, and shit like that. Like obviously they're all getting paid differently, even if they were to do collabs and shit like that. You know what I'm saying? Like, but it's like the person getting paid the most, like, you know what I mean? Like, let's just say Wiz could be getting more money than Cypress Hill in a different show, but for that shit, he signed up for different, so he's getting a little bit less. You know what I mean? But either way, it's equal shit that they've all agreed to. The only difference that is in the glass game that sometimes people be lowballing motherfuckers. They don't be paying people what it's worth. You know what I mean? I'm like, yo, and then that's where the conflict of interest comes in, bro. Like, and you know,
it all depends on like, I mean, it comes down to who could get more money for the piece.
You got no choice.
Like, how much can you get for it? How much can I get for it? But sometimes it's not really about that, you know. Like, it's about how sick the piece is and just trying to make something tight. You know, when I do a collab, like, I want it to be a cool piece, like, not just really, like, how much are we going to get paid for this? Or
Sorry, why is it cutting off? Did it cut off? All right.
No, my bad. So, yeah, just, I don't know, it comes down to who you're making the collab with. I just make collabs with my homies. You know, like I know who to kick it with, and like who I know I can work with. Not everyone, dude. It's like it's hard to work with people. It really is. You know, like it's not as easy as it sounds. Like some people are super touchy with their things, and like, don't do this and don't do that with it. And I'm just like, I always work exactly how they want me to fucking. You know, I try to make the other person as comfortable as.
I would say like it's kind of like in like. People are strange, bro. Like Dragon King said, bro, or the Lizard King said that if people are fucking strange, bro. So especially like, I'm not gonna say like especially glass blowers, but artists in general, bro. Like people are all picky. Like, bro, you're playing with fire to make something pretty to look at or smoke out of. You know what I mean? Like, everybody's gonna feel some type of way about it and be like,
And it could break at any time. That's when it comes down to like, fuck. Like, you got to be careful with what you're doing. You
They're
know?
super introverts.
Yeah.
Like most glass blowers are very like.
And everyone works different, dog. So like, maybe things that would be kind of like touchy to me are not for someone else. So when we're working together, it's like it needs to work.
Obviously, you were. At
it's
Las
different
Vegas.
priorities through that shit, man.
Yeah. You gotta. When I work with someone else, I'm more careful with everything I do.
And you know how these things are they're expensive, you know.
Yeah.
How what was I gonna say? If that shit breaks or something, can they send it back to you and you can fix it for them?
There's certain
Or you
things.
guys
There's
don't-
certain
don't-
things that
you
you
don't do
can
that?
you can fix,
Like
but
if I break an
not.
arm or
Yeah,
fucking
an arm
Yeah.
for sure.
anything,
Finger,
you know?
yeah, the arm, like the joint can even break off, like right here. I don't know. You can fix a lot of shit.
No, I.
Because you know fools fucking
I
break
broke-
shit all
I
on that
broke.
and you sit
I
on it.
broke.
You can fix a lot.
I broke George Perez's Matt.
Yeah, he broke the Matt
Robinson's
Robertson,
piece.
bro.
You did?
Yeah, bro. I remember he called me, bro. Look, fool. All right, look, I'll tell you. Look, I'll tell you this story, dog.
I was living too. I was living there at the moment, dog, and he
Fool.
never hits it.
Fool, Xavier calls me. It's
Damn,
fucking like
you
it's
broke
a
a Matt
Sunday.
Robertson?
It's a Sunday. I don't think you were doing.
We were podcasting.
Yeah, we were doing.
Just
We
took
don't
it out
smoke.
to take
Yeah,
dabs because
I was doing. We don't
there
smoke the
were
same
bitches
by
there,
myself.
You know, type of shit.
And at that point, dog, this fool calls me. I was like, "What the fuck, this fool want on a Sunday?"
We
He's
it's like we weren't doing we don't smoke the
Yeah.
same thing at the time. We were like, oh no, but we were.
we
were because I went to Denver for it and I missed a show for it.
Oh, okay, yeah, that's right.
Yeah, we
All
were
right,
still
so
homie. We were like cool homies, cool homies.
all right, so this fool calls me. He's like, "Bro, you won't believe what happened." He's like, "I haven't even told George yet." I was like, "Fool, what'd you do?" And then he's like, "I was cleaning on the table and I knocked this shit over and fucking the Pat Robertson broke." And he has
the
like
ear
he has
broke
Oh,
off.
hell no.
He has like a-
dude.
he has like
Mike
a-
Tyson did?
Yeah, Mike Tyson that bitch.
Dude, fuck.
he has like a fucking cholo ass fucking Matt Robertson giraffe. And you know, like he freaks out, and I'm like, "Look, fool." He's like, "What do you do in a situation like that?" I was like, "Look, fool. If it's a respectable artist, that's like, all artists are respectable, but is this known and out there like Matt, and we know him personally, you can hit him up, and you know, number one, if it's a complex repair, he might charge you. You know what I mean? Like some artists give you lifetime warranty as long as it's like simple. You know what I mean? They'll be like, "Look, I'll get to it when I get to it, but don't expect me to send it back in 3 days." You know what I mean? Yeah, but. He did repair. He took it to Denver.
I hit up Matt and the fool said, "You gotta fly in because I want to kick it with you. That's your charge." Because I thought I was gonna ship it in. He's like, "Nah, fly in and then it'll be for free. If you ship it in, I'm gonna charge you." I was
Damn.
like, "Fuck." So I flew in and then I knew someone out there, so I was like, I went out there, fucking met him, and my dumbass literally thought he was gonna fix it right then and there. Thought I was gonna go home with this fucking fixed piece. No, I guess I had it because it was sandblasting, so I had to leave it. We kicked it. We had a couple beers. We had dinner and stuff, but it was that thing where like, boy, it sucked. But like you said, some things were repairable. But if it shatters, you're fucked.
But he fixed
you
it.
understand
He
it,
fixed
huh?
it?
Yeah. He
Sick.
just fixed his little ear. It was that thing where like I almost wanted to get like a little welding thing and just connect it or some glue. I was so
way,
close.
dude,
I was gonna
do
super
not
glue
do
that thing, dog. It was
do
just
not
an ear.
do that.
It never hits it, dog.
Yeah, no, look, you
I was
don't.
gonna weld it.
Look,
I
bro.
literally went on YouTube and I was like, how to fix that.
You like, fool?
Hell no.
You do not. I'll tell you why
And then I
you.
called these on once and said like, don't do that.
I'll tell you why you don't, bro. Because I've had an accident with this
Oh
one
my
right here,
God.
and it used to have a cigarette thing, like a cigarette butt, right? Like a little cigarette butt that sticks out. And obviously, with moving it in and out, half of the cigarette chipped off, right? It just fell off like a little milli. And I hit a Pete, and I'm like, he already had repaired little thing here and there. And I'm like, look, fool. I was like, this is very tedious. And he's like, look, dog. He's like, I'll tell you right now. He's like, I know the glass I make. He's like, I just know if I put it in the kiln one more time, it's not gonna be able to take it. And if it cracks, it's, you know what I mean? Just for a little repair like that, he's like, it's not even worth it. You know what I mean? Like,
so that's a thing? You can't repair them as much?
because isn't that true? Sometimes you.
So he sandblasts most of his work, I think.
Yeah.
And so that's, I don't know how they do that. you
Oh, so
know?
sandblast is different. You don't sandblast?
I do sometimes, but I guess you can sandblast it after again. You know,
He made
that's
a-
what you can do.
you made a
just,
blue one recently,
fix
right?
it and then sandblast it again.
Yeah, but it's like, I don't know. Sometimes like I've heard of. Is it true that I've heard sometimes in repairs, sometimes the pieces just can't take it?
I would say this one you can fix.
Well, then I'm gonna. Well, I didn't bring it to Las Vegas, but I am gonna tell him, and I don't want to ship it out, so I just wait till he's back in town. You know what I mean? Like, just tell him, be like, look, just add something to close it up so it looks cool.
Add a little blunt to it.
Yeah, a little ash or something like that. But that's the
There's
only
like
thing.
a cigarette, right?
Yeah, it's a cigarette.
Yeah, yeah.
Even for me, that thing's a little too close to the edge of the table.
Dog, you should.
Yeah,
You know
I
what's
know.
crazy? Are you one of those people that just put stuff at the edge, bro? I'm
I
like
don't-
that.
No, yeah, that's.
I'm like that with a lot of
No.
stuff, and I don't know why,
You
bro.
have cats and dogs. You're an idiot. You have cats and dogs. You're asking for.
You know
Cats are
what?
crazy.
Asking to look at that
Cats will. They like glass.
Yeah,
Cat.
cat.
No, I think they know it's glass, and they're like, "Fuck
They're
this."
My
like,
cat be
wolf,
hating
feed
on
me
smoking
today.
though, man. My cat, every time I light up food, this fool could be asleep. The moment this fool hears
The torch going.
or he hears a torch, meow. I'm like, yo, what the fuck's the deal, bro? Like,
He's
what?
Let me get a hit.
Like, and he doesn't like it because he's scared of the smoke. He like when he sees the smoke come out, he's like, fuck this, I'm out of here, bro. I'm like, yo, fucking cat me out, dog.
like-
He's like, no, ya me va a echar el humo.
Yeah.
Tommy, is there any
There's gonna be fucking blowing the smoke.
Is there any glass blowers in Ridgecrest? Don't say when I was little,
They-
dog.
they blow
Start off
pookies.
with the when I was little.
They blow pookies and fucking
Yeah,
Rich Chris.
I was the one that made pipes.
Shut up! No, that's it, Tommy. No.
No, hey, neither. At least that I know of,
Apple
nobody
pipes?
from
Who made apple
Ridgecrest came
pipes?
out blowing
Everyone's made an
glass.
apple pipe. Everyone's made an apple pipe. I'm a
would-
glass blower.
I've met multiple people that are like, "Oh, I knew a guy that blew glass, and he made these pipes."
Hey, who's the
little...
who's the fool that we saw? The fool that remember
Shit, I'll make an
Ken-
apple pipe.
Kenneth
I don't give a
that we
fuck.
saw
Yeah.
the Ziggies, the old
Those
hippie
are
guy.
heady.
Oh,
I
Ken,
just
Ken.
made one of those.
Yeah, shout out to Ken.
Shout out to Ken,
Yeah,
yeah.
shout out to Ken out there where he kicks it at the beach. He just makes
Oh, I
it-
know exactly who you're talking
Yeah, bro.
about.
like-
Yeah.
was
He's
like-
got an alien, I'm pretty sure.
Yeah, he's.
Dude, he's
And I signed his car multiple times.
nice.
his car.
Yeah,
He's got a
his
crazy
car,
car, yeah.
dude. His car had signatures all over the whole fucking thing.
Damn, and that fool's like he's a character, dog.
Yeah, he's tight,
He for sure is a character. He's kind of like the hippie.
and he's a
that-
glass collector for sure.
Yeah, and doesn't he blow glass too, or he knows
I think
how
he blows
to?
glass.
Yeah.
He blows glass for
What
sure.
are the what are the cons of blowing glass? I hear it fucks your eyesight. Is that 100%? People be
Yeah.
like, you'll go blind by the time you're fucking.
Yeah, it fucks your eyes.
Even
for
with the
sure.
glasses, even if you wear like the right glasses, amongst the
I
shit
would
people
say
tell
so.
you to
It'll-
buy, you're fucked anyways.
It'll
I would
fuck your
say
whole
so.
like for real. It'll like
I would say so. Yeah, even with the glasses. I mean,
Where you
for-
at now? You're not scared? I mean, you have kids and stuff. I mean, you don't love your eyesight? You don't love titties?
I would be scared of
You don't
it.
look at titties
I-
no more
I
when you're
mean-
blind.
I mean, I'm pretty sure that's not what he thinks at first when when
That's
he's
what
losing
I'm
his eyesight. He's
thinking.
like,
That's what I'm thinking. I'm thinking about
he's like,
ass,
he's like, I can't see my
titties,
kids no more. Bro. He's like,
I don't think you would go like blind instantly or anything like that. Maybe you just won't see as good when you are older, but that just
Like
happens
anybody.
anyways. You know what I mean?
True that,
so,
true that. I respect that. You love it, right? Obviously, yeah.
so yeah, I mean, I don't know.
hey, you know what? Speaking of having this glass out here, you know the one thing I woke up last night. Who felt the earthquake? Number one.
Oh, shit. I just
yo.
forgot about
I was
that
working
shit,
actually.
dog.
I was working when it happened, and I was like, "Holy shit!"
Did it come from Ridgecrest?
It came from like
LA,
by
fool.
Santa Monica, but girl woke me
The
up.
rich quake.
Hey, did you feel that? And I was like, I don't know. And she's like, it was an earthquake, dude. I was like, what? I'll fucking. She's like, it woke, you know, woke me up. I was like, I didn't. And then it was like at what, 3 in the morning, 4 in the morning?
2 and 8.
Yeah, 2 in the morning.
It's like two.
Trip out, huh?
Los babies? Nada? El perrito? Nada?
No, nobody woke up, nothing. That fucking dog doesn't wake up for nothing.
Fucking
dog.
dogs valen verga, huh? English bulldogs valen verga, dog. The other day I left the door open for Jason, and Jason walked in at 2 in the morning. Fucking dog snoring, homie.
Hey, they skate though, right?
Yeah,
Who gives a fuck about
Nah,
anything? It's
dude.
skating out when there's an intruder in the
Yeah,
house. Homie, there's an
skate,
intruder. At least let the homie know there's an intruder in the house.
Hey, you know what? You know the first thing I did because my desk is right there, next to my stuff, and I'll be sitting right there, and then I have my little dabbing section. First thing I look at, I was like, my ring! Yeah! Like, first thing, food, like, I was like, no! But, like, luckily, it's like, it was in the middle, because it's one of, I forget what.
That's like the
it's,
movie
It's
Knocked
the
Up.
new one. It's the one I got from the
the dog one.
Friday Glass. Like,
dog
he
one?
makes these little dog, these little,
Friday? Oh, he's sick, dude. He works with Hendy.
Yeah.
yeah.
Dude, he's sick, dude.
So I bought one from Friday Glass and I got a deal, bro. That fucking at the end when I was leaving, got it for like was it $300 or
like
yeah?
$300.
And I was like, oh man, I haven't bought glass in a minute, so I added that one to my collection. I just been dabbing it because it's a fucking big chugger, bro.
Dude,
and I'm just like,
his
first thing,
shit's tight.
it's solid, but I'm just like, that's the first thing I look. Do you worry about that? Like, what were you doing? Like, you
Before
said
you
you were.
say that, you know what that reminds me of? The movie Knocked Up. Remember when that guy, they have a huge earthquake and the guy comes out with his stoner girlfriend with the bong? And it looks like that's all I gave a fuck about. And he's like, and all you care about is your bong. That looks like he's
No, she sees the baby books.
Yeah, the baby
You didn't
books.
even read
Yeah,
these.
You didn't even read these. And then that's when he fucking gets his shit together and fucking stops smoking weed. But it ruins the movie.
I would have. My excuse would have been like, I read them and then sold them. Get our money back.
You didn't know they were popular on eBay?
Yeah.
Over there in Ridgecrest, fool, with earthquake like all the fucking time. It was like the earthquake capital.
It is, no, for real. Yeah, you're not.
And that shit fucking, fool, there would always be earthquakes. Crazy. I don't know if you know that little town, but they had like a couple years ago, they had a fucking, like a sick ass earthquake. It was like 7.9 or 8 point something.
Holy
And that
shit.
shit lasted for fucking 10 minutes, dog.
Shut
That
your
shit was
mouth
not
up.
normal.
You know how
That's
long
what
10
everyone.
minutes is,
Fool,
fool?
this shit was knocking down street signs.
10
Fool,
minutes.
Like,
There was
what?
a-
10 minutes is a lot. By
And
the
they-
way,
but they were like,
Oh,
what the
stop,
fuck's
dog.
going
Don't let
on?
me fucking fact check
okay,
you like on
There was
Instagram.
a
dog.
crazy one
Not
in
the
Utah
fucking
not too
whole
long ago
movie
too.
Like this. But fool, it was like for 10 minutes, it was like, doo-doo, and then. But they said my homie was like, dog, it was like, what the fuck is going on? He's all, it wasn't a normal earthquake, fool. He's all, shit was bouncing, like, he's all, he looked
Yeah,
at
the one-
his tattoo shop, like, in his room, everything was knocked down, all his paintings, everything was on the ground, like, he's all, fool, it was fucking crazy. He's all, it was shaking, and then we're like, all right, what the fuck? And then he's all, wait a minute, it's still shaking. He's like, what the fuck is this? And he's like, are they fuck? He thought it was like somebody like with the fucking like a bulldozer or some shit, just fucking with the whole building. He's like, I don't know what the fuck.
10 minutes is a bit too much. Fool. Come on, dog.
Dick,
Ni
look it
siquiera,
up,
ni
fool.
siquiera Mexico
No,
El
no,
Salvador,
no.
dog.
Hey,
Like,
check
you
the
know-
one in the
It
one
was
that happened in
it
Utah.
was for
The one
I
that
don't
happened
know
in
fucking
Utah.
10 seconds
There's
or some
like-
shit, but the
I think
aftershocks
there's like
and everything
thousands
lasted
of
like 10
fucking
minutes. fool. It was
aftershocks.
nuts.
all right, hold on. Tommy, we heard. I'm gonna look that one up. Now, what you were saying about the Utah one?
Yeah, there was one in Utah not too long ago too. That was like there was like thousands of aftershocks, I think,
Yo, I would. Okay, so
and
here-
that one was like.
But in Ridgecrest,
like an earthquake though, like an earthquake, like I would say, like when is one where you consider it's a catastrophe when buildings go down, huh?
It's like
I mean, I looked it up, and not saying Tommy's right, but I mean, I'll read.
come
this.
on, dog.
I'll
Come
read-
on, homie. Come on, dog.
You're way off. You're way off. You're way off because you're way off. A earthquake in Indonesia in 1861 was the longest earthquake ever, 32-year long.
Next.
Next, right? That's what I said. I try to give you.
Ridgecrest earthquake. Right
Huh?
there, type in Ridgecrest earthquake. They'll be like, Ridgecrest was hit with a motherfucking earthquake. 8.7.
Say motherfucking earthquake.
Yeah,
It
that's
says
what kind of
motherfucking-
news is that?
No, no, I'm not saying you guys don't
I
get
think
hit,
you're
but
in
10
like a
minutes, you know
four-
how
like a-
long 10 minutes is?
2019. Look it up. Look it. Read it.
Yeah, but when
That's
does
the
the
biggest
earthquake
earthquake.
actually?
7.1 doesn't mean 10 minutes.
Yeah.
That's like a fool that
Seven-
says I
a
fought for
seven.
I fought for 10 minutes. You know how long it is to fight a
10 minutes.
is
That's
like,
long.
seven is like
7 minutes?
no, a seven
In a fucking
is
restaurant,
a bad
fucking
one,
in
isn't it?
middle school.
Yeah.
Coming out crying. Did you win?
That's what I'm telling you. Like, he doesn't understand. Like,
Remember? Everyone
Did you
be at the
win?
fucking crowd in the restaurant. Oh shit!
Tommy,
look, make a fight.
remember when you were supposed to 10 minutes? You were supposed to do 10 minutes at George First Stories and you did it? That's how long that earthquake was. As long as you're fucking set, dog.
Yeah. Oh hell yeah, dog.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Walk off
Tommy.
stage
There's no
quick,
way. Now that I
dog.
think about it, if you've done a solid fucking 10 on any stage, hey, there's no way I'm gonna sit there like bro, like for fucking 10 minutes,
don't
you
know
got
what
me
10
fucked
minutes
up,
is.
I'm
Tommy.
gonna start hitting up over mics. 5 minutes, Dick. Don't give me 10 minutes. That's a long time.
We
don't got a lot of time.
You're telling me
Yeah.
the earthquake was longer than your set?
5 minutes. 5 minutes.
Nah, that's it. This was the fucking fake story.
Even a minute would be long, I would say.
A minute? An earthquake
Yeah, a
was
minute
long.
is like hella long. Have you ever been on the simulator?
How long did
I'm sure 1 minute would feel like 10 minutes.
Have you been on the simulator before, like California Science
Type
Center?
in, type
Fool,
in.
you'll fall on that shit. I used to work there before, like when I was doing community service. No, I think it was my hours. And I remember I used to fucking open up with like the one manager there, fool. And every morning I'll get on that machine, right? Fool, one time
Here
I
it is.
stopped till I fell, bro,
Here
because
it
that
is.
shit will drop you.
Here it is. How long do earthquakes last? Generally, only seconds. Strong ground shaking during a moderate to large
typically last about 10 to 30 seconds.
30 seconds.
Look,
10 to 30 seconds, Tommy. Do you know how long 10 minutes is, dog? You don't even bone your bitch for 10 minutes.
Damn.
The times you've had your kids, you didn't bone for 10
Speaking on your
minutes.
dick, Tommy.
Look, 7.1
Sock 'em,
earthquakes
Tommy.
that rocked the region from
Pretty bad.
fucking 4:08 a.m. to 8:19 p.m. Fuck, I'm telling you, I'm reading this shit
Let
right
me
now.
read it, because you don't even. You read
Yeah,
like
you're-
Mayweather, dog.
Nah, you
Give me
read
that.
like Lord Christmas.
Hey, I'll read a motherfucker.
Tahiti.
Here, Ezone. Do it. You graduated from communication. Don't let the illiterate one do
Alright.
it either.
Read that shit. This motherfucker.
All right, Tommy, let me read it. Look, dude, you just saying that because you fucking saved a fat bitch from that lake.
Tommy's a lifeguard, dog.
Hey, you're lucky you have me here, because if we ever go to the lake and you need me, you know who the fuck to call.
I ain't gonna lie. If I ever do have a lake thing or something like that, I'm gonna be like, hey, Tommy, I'll
Lifeguard.
pay you to come out.
Oh yeah, dude. You're
Yeah, like I'm
lifeguard.
like Tommy, I'll pay you to just
Dude,
come
fucking-
kick it.
So we
I'll
got a
fucking put
security
the
and a
suntan
lifeguard
shit
now.
on my nose, all like bright. You know how the suntan on just my nose, all sick with the shades. Shirt off.
Tommy will be like the
What's
one
cracking,
pigeon with the.
Shirts off. Dog.
Hey, you know what Tommy will look like going to save you? He look like a pigeon with one of those like donuts, like one of those. I saw. Remember that one time I was like, that's the 3 plates. Remember we saw it in Nevada, the 3 plates of pigeons.
Oh yeah, there was some fat ass Simone ass looking pigeon. Dude.
Hell yeah.
You look like you, dog.
Yeah, like fools trying to bone the other pigeons.
You guys didn't take a picture?
All right, well we got donuts instead. But all right,
God.
so let
It
me
was after 10.
let me read this shit. The 2019 Ridgecrest earthquakes, commonly referred to in scientific literature as the 2019 Ridgecrest earthquake sequence, on July 4th and 5th, occurred in the north and northeast of the town of Ridgecrest, California, located in Kern County and west of Searles Valley. Let me see. They included 3 initial main shocks of 6.4, 5.4, and 7.1, and many perceptible aftershocks within the area. And it doesn't say how long this shit was though.
Exactly, Tommy. You're acting like it was
From
shaking for
408
10
to
10
minutes.
minutes.
8:19. The whole day it was aftershock.
It went for 10 minutes.
Bro,
So everything was destroyed in the town, fool.
Your girl told
My
you that
homie
just
sent
like
me
she tells.
videos.
Your girl told you that just like your girl told you last long. She lying, dog.
Why do you have to insult Tommy too, bro?
I always have to, dog, because he's lying to me. I just told
Talking
you
to-
that because he thinks we're dumbasses. I said 10 to 30 seconds. He's literally saying 10 minutes, bro.
10 minutes, Dick. 10 minutes.
Did you know the only reason Ridgecrest
I
is
insult him,
relevant
he
is
thinks I'm an idiot. That's why I insult him, dog.
I want to see.
I'm gonna have, you know what? First of all, I'm gonna have Will just come up here and just sock you, bro.
watch.
And you know what? Let me read this super chat, by the way. I think we got like 1 super chat. Anybody who wants to super chat today, we got to get a certain amount of hours before we get super chats on fucking Twitch, which should be no problem. So we're going to keep making content. But for now, you guys can fucking hit the PayPal if you want. I already put the link. It's up there. Just put it under goods and services. And I think we have like 1. Salute to the motherfucker who's like, yo, I can't do it without you showed.
Thank you, homie.
Yeah, he,
Just watch it.
yeah, what is it? Let me read it. Miguel Venegas. I'm going to read it as they go along. This fool says, what's up, guys? Thanks for the show. Glad you guys are finding other paths to navigate around the issues. Same team.
Same team.
Yes, sir.
Oh,
Hey,
yo, I
you-
gotta bring this up because you were there and me and Ezon had the fucking laugh of our life when they told us don't dab it or don't smoke
Yo,
at the convention. Were you
There
there?
will be
How fun
serious
was it, dog?
consequences. Were you there?
Serious consequences. You weren't there?
Did you hear that?
Yeah, it is.
Yeah, dude. And then
dude,
you
Like
see how
multiple times.
how rabid the place went? They were like, boo. And then they kept
Boo.
smoking. There was a fucking Armenian guy who just started smoking a cigarette inside. I was like, bro.
It's so funny
It's
to tell.
like it's always a mission to try to get the glass community to not smoke.
And fools are still blazing?
They're not gonna, bro. They make
They make glass for a living.
we make pipes. You know what I
Yeah.
mean? Like the convention is.
That's the key
almost-
shit right there. We make pipes, bro.
Yeah,
like,
it's like
like,
having
yeah.
it's like having like a cup beer company, a cup
And
beer glassing thing that's all the
can't-
beers
you
are
can't
meant
drink.
for. Yeah, and you're not allowed to drink in these glasses, dude. You're just
Yeah.
gonna look at them, wanna
That's a
drink
good.
beer
That's a
out of
good
them
way to see it.
and not do it. It's the stupidest fucking thing in the world, and they should be lucky that they have it as controlled as they do.
But I
'cause
mean-
I was seeing it in the cut, but it really wasn't out there.
I don't know.
yeah, no,
I
that's
smoke, so I wouldn't care. But maybe there's people out there that don't smoke that would
Then
probably
maybe you shouldn't go to
prefer
the
not
convention where it's meant for smoking. Is what my thing is. Like,
Yeah, I guess
there was
guess
kids
so,
there
yeah.
too, though. That's the
Yeah.
thing. It's all age.
Yeah, there was kids, which is cool.
But
That there was
Dick,
kids there. It's cool.
You think it's cool when fools take their kids to those shits? Like
Well-
a pipe show, or you're like, Dick, why this fool bring his kid right here, dog?
Well, it's like
you know You know what's the crazy? Well, go ahead. What do you think?
I think it's.
All right, look. Hey, look. He's like, as long as the parents buy the glass. Yeah, look. I've seen it, bro. But you know what was the craziest thing where it seemed nonchalant? It was like a fucking reggae concert that I think Be Real or Cypress was doing, and Erykah Badu was headlining and all this shit. And fool, they had this like nursery area, fool, where like it was Rasta, it was it was where Rasta parents, and it, now you don't lie, it was a lot of like mostly like
smoking area.
It was no fool. Let me tell you, it was a lot of mostly like black Jamaican parents, fool, and they were smoking while one of them was breastfeeding.
That's savage shit.
There was they were right there.
Yes,
The
fire,
kid was sitting right there on the floor, and the parent was watching the show, but in the area so the kid could play. But the dad was smoking. Like it was at least 6 parents, and they were all fucking smoking. And the kids were like, I mean, I did not see any kid smoke, and nor do I think that they do get to smoke. They were out there being kids, just assuming their parents were smoking a cigarette.
Drinking beer.
Yeah, like drinking beer.
They're gonna smoke.
No, but I think
It's a cigarette.
I think
They're gonna smoke.
like I'm definitely not smoking indoors with a newborn in the building. That's the rule. I don't give a fuck.
Hey, do that little
That's just
cough, Ray, with
crazy.
that.
Don't smoke in front of the kids.
That's how they cough, bro, with the little babies. Ray makes the most perfect one because the tone of his voice, it sounds
So
on point.
my neighbor, I was fucking blazing it, and he had a newborn kid, and I was right there blazing in my backyard. And he seen me, and he's like, "Oh, what's up, G?" I was like, "Oh, what's cracking?" And I was blazing. He's like, "What's up, blazing?" Like fucking, I was like, "Cool." I thought he was gonna put his kid with like give his kid like to the girl.
You're like the
Who
home
came up with
improvement
the
guy
kid in
too?
his arm. And I was like, "Oh," I'm like, "What's up? What the fuck?" And then he just blew it out, and he's like, "All right, dog," talking to me and shit. I was like, "Damn, this fool didn't
That's
give a
like
fuck."
telling me if the homie says you want a shot and I got my baby in my hand, I ain't gonna take the shot. I'm gonna take the shot.
Yeah, but that's smoke different.
I
Their
know,
little
it's like
lungs
a
and
secondhand
shit.
smokes, yeah.
Like put them in the.
Can you imagine though if you were a baby though, like, and you got a hit? How high would you get, bro? That shit would be tight, huh? Like, I mean, I wouldn't be tight, but I'm saying like,
Definitely not tight.
But like, if you like, fool, you probably be high like for hours, dog. Like, cause I remember one of the
remember
Like
that
the first time you take a dab.
yeah, or just the first time I smoked weed. Fool, I remember like I remember I used to work at the mall, fool, and then it was the holiday season. At Baker's, I used to have an Al Bundy job. Fool, I used to sell
What
women's
mall?
shoes.
Montebello?
The Crenshaw Mall, dog.
Yeah?
I used to be right there. And shout out to Baker's Footwear. I don't know if they're still around there, but I remember I used to close all the time. I used to be the only guy working there. I used to just fucking help the chicks there and sell shoes. And then there used to be this one fool, Lafayette, who did like warehouse shit. He used to just come take inventory. And this fool, like, I already knew, like, this fool was like one of those fools that you could tell just kicks it around like wherever Nipsey Hussle kicked it at. You know what I mean? Like, cause he was all about his shit. He just throwing up the set while making videos and shit in the bag. And then like and then one time, fool, it was like the holiday time, right? And this fool was like, yo, like I was young, fool. He was like, yo, you smoke? And I was like, I'm down. You know, I was like, fucking, like I had done edibles already, but like I had never smoked it like that. And then this fool busted out a little red plastic bong. And yeah, the little acrylic bongs with the metal fucking metal.
yeah.
So and then we went into the bathroom, right? And he was like, "Yeah, set it up right there, cuz." You know what I mean? Like, and I was like, "All right, cool." And then what is it? He gave me some fucking OG. I remember like, cause I still remember that month. I just fucking smoked. Food. I remember being so blasted, dog. Like just blasted. I went up to the food court, dog. It took me like 30 minutes to eat a quarter pounder, dog. I felt like
Was that not the
it
best?
feels like
quarter
but it
pounder
was
you
the
ever
best
tasted?
fucking quarter pounder I had tasted, though, dog. That was the true definition of like I want to be high and hungry all my life.
It feels like you're in a movie.
Yeah, bro.
And let me
It
give
feels
you a
like you're-
scenario. So I was hanging out with the homie, and he's like, "Yo, the homie just texted me that they got some fire weed. You want to go over there?" I'm like, "Yeah, let's go." And we put it on a blunt.
You
And,
blazed it?
and there was kids there, but it was raining outside. And I'm telling you the scenario because I'm there, and there's like a little baby, so it's a sleeping. And they were renting a room. It's like that ghetto shit when you're 18 and you're at your homie's house, and you're kind of like, it's
Don't
ghetto.
smoke in front of kids, dude.
So I literally, it's that thing where like, I literally like, we're gonna go outside, right? And he's like, nah, right here. And I was like, but the baby? And he's like, it's cool. Then you look at your homie like,
Nah.
but then you
Nah,
can't argue. Like, do you tell this guy
Right.
like, you start arguing with someone about how to like, what do you do in that scenario? Like, you're gonna argue with
Tell
someone about how
everybody
to
to go
raise their
outside
kids?
and be like, quit being a little bitch.
I
Just
know.
go
I was like,
outside.
let's go outside. He's like, it's cold.
Damn.
Like, well,
And I
fucking
was
put
just
a
like,
jacket
I was
on.
like,
You're at
fuck.
the house.
And then he lit it and just passed it to me. And I was like, fuck.
You're like, well, here then, kid.
At that point, I was like, does the kid get a hit?
Well, here then, baby.
It was awkward because I looked at my other homie like, yo, this is your homie. Like, at the end of the day, like, and he looked at me and I texted him. I was like, bro, we're going to smoke in front of the baby. And he's like, they don't give a fuck.
Yeah,
and they
right?
look like they don't give a fuck type of parents, which they really were. I don't give a fuck type parents. So it was like, yeah, it was a weird.
Have you ever
situation.
seen somebody
Worst.
smoke or been in their car or like been in their car and it smells like weed, but they have a baby chair in the back? I've seen somebody in the freeway, fool, and they had the baby's fucking window halfway, dog. I'm not gonna say what kind of person it was. I'm not gonna say what kind of car because people are gonna be like. But I was driving and I was on my way to Puff Penny Melts. Hey, Xavier, let me finish.
I know.
And-
Wait up. Go ahead.
Yeah, and then I was smoking too. You know what I mean? Like I'm over here. I was like, time to get on the fucking express lanes. I was like, so long, traffic, fool. And then I just seen one of this, bro. Like I seen one of these. Like the fool was like laid back, and you just seen this shit. Like you seen when that move where you're like, and you just bring it back in, and then you just seen him go, and I was like, what the fuck? And then I looked to the back foot and the baby's fucking window was like halfway down. And I'm like, bro, this is the wildest shit ever, bro.
The babies.
Yeah, the baby's in the back, like,
Dog,
dude.
what about Drake Bell getting caught doing Nas with the fucking car seat in the back?
With this kid in there?
No,
Oh.
not the kid in there,
well,
but like
Dick,
with the
he
car
just
seat in the
took off,
back. Still
Took
got
on one
the
of those
smoke.
little trips and somebody got him.
That's some me-zone activities right there.
All right,
I'm gonna
Tommy,
go to the store,
I got
but
a
I'm gonna
serious
hit the
question.
tank
All
on
right,
the
well, there's only 3 people that have kids. All right. What would you guys do if any of your kids got into some edibles?
I don't know. My dog. My dog got
Sorry,
into
Tommy
edibles.
first. No,
Your dog is dog.
Your dog is not the same thing as your daughter.
Your dog.
Yeah,
Yeah,
no.
fuck, I'd fucking feel like shit, you know?
Okay, no, okay, but Tommy.
You telling your wife? You telling your wife? Your wife don't know. Your wife don't know.
Okay,
You
all
look at
right.
this little
Tommy,
monito.
so your wife doesn't know you're at home. You're like, what the fuck? She found some BGZTs.
Some BZZT gummies, dog, and they taste good, and they were for me. You're all mad. This was all mad.
I'll be giving her milk.
Tommy will be like, throw up.
That don't work. What are you doing, Tommy? Taking him to the park?
Tommy will
Watching
probably
movies?
give her Narcan, fool, fuck her up, bro. Like,
I don't know. I hope I never have to fucking deal with that shit.
All right, Ray. Well, you don't have a. Well, fuck. Ray doesn't have a mic. All right. What are you doing, Art?
I don't know.
He's like, we going viral.
I don't even
We're
have,
going viral.
I don't even have edibles with me ever, really.
No, but that's what I'm saying. I don't really have edibles.
I'll make that.
ever.
I know what
But-
I'm doing. Taking that food to Chuck E. Cheese. We getting pizza.
I was gonna say
We
some- I was gonna
we
say-
getting some ice cream cake. We balling out, dog. It's his first time. I'll make it worth it. He don't know why.
You
it's
can't. Well,
first
here's the
time,
thing.
dog.
No, here.
Hey, but I'm saying
You can't fucking tell him.
Can't go to jail.
Or just
No,
one
you
little
can't tell the
gun.
cops. 'cause you
No,
won't go
no,
to
but I'm
jail.
saying
You can't take
here's
him
the
to
thing.
doctor.
You can't tell him. Like, you can't tell the fool, like, fool. Like, let's just say if this fool.
allegedly.
This
That's
fool.
allegedly.
Listen,
Just
this is.
keep your shit locked up, dude. That's it.
Yeah, all right, yeah.
He's on going
You
to
don't,
Disneyland.
you don't
All
have
right,
to. You don't
Go
have
to Disneyland.
Like, we don't have to say nothing about this, dude. To mom, we're at Disneyland all day. You
have
got.
to.
Yeah, I was like, you can have whatever you want. Let's go to the store.
And kids walking around Disneyland can't open his
No,
eyes.
no.
Stoned as a motherfucker.
I'd fucking-
He's wearing a high and hungry shirt because your dumb ass gotta take that off of him.
I would bust the Adam Sandler, be like, put the invisible glasses on.
Hey,
Be like, yo, where's my kid? Be like, I'm right here. Yo, but I ain't gonna lie, like, putting myself in that position and really thinking about it, dog, like, I don't have kids, bro, but like, you know, this is the thing you care about the most, you know what I'm saying? So, or the person you care,
You know they're not dying.
yeah, they're not dying, but it's
You
like,
know that.
I just wouldn't tell them, bro. I wouldn't be like, yo, I feel like, be like, you know what, you're sick. It's just,
You're sick?
Yeah, like, I would just be like,
dog
I'll be like, oh, you're sick, it's okay, you're just
Hey.
sick, you know what I mean? Like,
You just gotta be taking care of them, dude, and then you're gonna know that they're not.
Imagine he gets.
that's the time where I'm like, check out this album, play some Cypress Hill first.
Imagine he gets PTSD because of you, like 10 years later.
You gotta just make
10
sure the
years
high
later,
school
he
at that
wants to-
point.
No, but 10 years later, he wants to smoke some weed, and then he's like, I remember you took me to Disneyland, Dad. Last time I felt like this, I was at
I hate
Disneyland, and
Mickey.
you told me I was
I hate
sick.
Mickey now.
Yeah, no, that would. Cause yeah, that is true. I would
PTSD,
kind of get mad at my kid if like that
And
motherfucker
you're sure dumbass fault for having them around. Do you not read the label? It says out of reach of children, fool.
Do you know what silver teeth kids are, bro? They'll bite through cables like Tommy bites through the audio cables here, bro.
Tommy, what's up with that? What's up with that safety for kids? Is that hard or is that bullshit?
Oh,
Is it
yeah.
hard?
How
You
hard
gotta
is it
keep
to
your
take?
fucking-
Like, is it hard to take care
Little
of a
kids get
kid, fool?
into everything, fool.
Yeah.
You just
They
gotta
go
watch them, though.
Yeah, you just
That's
gotta
what
be
it
there.
is. Like,
you
you
gotta
just
be
see
there.
who
though, but I'm
I see.
busy.
If I put
Nah, you're
my
not-
baby down, I'm fucking watching what he
Look,
does.
yeah, he's right. He's like, nah, look at me. Xavier's stupid
You're
ass. He's like,
tripping
nah,
right
what do you
now,
mean
dude.
you're busy,
You
bro?
tripping, dude.
Yeah, you're
Nah.
fucking
I'm
tripping,
busy. I'm
dude.
blowing glass. You know,
Nah.
it's a fire.
No, brother, he's a great father, bro. Like, he blows glass all the
I'm
time.
fucking around, dog.
Matt Robertson blows glass all the time, and he's a great dad, bro. I was like, yeah, you got it fucked up, bro. Xavier, number one, don't blow glass. Number two, don't have kids until
Like,
until
Yeah,
that's
don't have kids, dude.
Yeah,
Like you've never been there, and then you hear
Don't
the water
have kids.
splashing. You're like, "The fuck's that? My kid? He's in the toilet."
No.
You're like, you ever?
No,
you've
dude.
never had a
No.
scare where the kid's fucking
Dude, my,
about to,
dude,
the
my
kid's
baby's
playing.
Nah, 'cause
little,
I'm
bro.
watching.
Like,
Oh,
I
how-
literally gotta fucking be there.
how old is your baby?
He's one.
Oh, damn.
It's scary time. We're
Like
like,
he's like,
Who's
you gotta
Yeah.
be there, bro. Like,
Every
I'm not gonna be
move.
like, oh, where, you know,
No, you
he's
gotta watch out. That
he's
fool
next,
pick up
chill.
this
he's
little
next
fucking-
door smoking a joint. Like, no, dude.
You've never had a scare,
Whatever
Tommy?
little thing right
He's
they can
right
pick
there,
up,
dog,
that
like-
shit's going. What's a ver que esta madre?
Well, look,
Bro,
look,
like, yeah.
I've
he's
talked
one.
about this like a scare. Like you've never had like one time. This one kid fucking put a bean up his nose, little kid.
Or when they put the bean in the ears or
Oh
some
yeah,
shit.
or when they got the fork and they want to put it in the fucking.
Yeah, no.
Hey, what about when you gotta put gloves on those fools,
That's
dog?
like some,
Well, he's-
on
he's,
some
you
other
know,
shit.
like-
What do you mean some other shit? That's normal kid shit.
Yo,
He
hey.
literally said Tide Pods smell good. Or what was the thing you think smelled good?
Fabuloso. If it was Fabuloso made a drink, I would drink it, bro.
Hell
So
no,
what?
that's
Fuck you, bro.
nasty as
That
fuck.
shit is good.
It is a drink. You've never had it?
I'm like, I'm just saying, bro. They made a drink. Now I lost my train of thought, bro. I was gonna go hard on some shit.
Hey.
The electrocution shit. I was talking about.
No, I'm saying no. What about when the kids are that small and then you gotta put fucking gloves on the manos because these fools have like tweaker tendencies. They'd be like,
Oh, that's
Yeah,
when
bro,
they're
it's
That's
little,
when they're
little.
like months.
Huh?
That's like
That-
when they're
yeah, they got the
like-
little ass mittens, bro. Like,
Because they fool, those little hands are
That's
razor
when they're
sharp.
literally when
They
they're
scratch themselves like
first
nothing.
born. When they're first born.
Like when they'll hit their face like that, and there'll be a little cut. Chip.
Dude, babies are cool.
So you got to put the gloves on them.
I mean,
Brackets,
well,
fool.
look,
Hey,
fool. Like, I don't have kids. And this fool doesn't have kids. I mean, I don't know. When the time comes, it'll be a great fucking adventure,
Yeah.
bro. Because I'm gonna be like,
It's gonna suck because I'm not gonna be able to call you zone. Because you don't
Nah.
have a kid. I'm gonna have to call Tommy.
That's why you
Yo,
have a
Tommy,
wife.
My
Nah,
kid's
just-
kinda-
like, you see that long Tommy left. I was like, this is why you have a wife. Yeah, I was like, you share the shit and you fucking share the responsibility. But wait, what about high parenting? Like, you're just like, have you ever been not high parenting, but have you ever had like a moment where you're just like, fuck, it was supposed to be her turn, but I gotta just intervene. You're like, I am blasted right now.
Shit, every motherfucking day.
Yeah. It's hard, dude.
No, you know it just
You just
whatever.
gotta, you just do
You're
it.
right
Let
there.
him finish, Tommy.
You just do it. You just pretty much are there. You know
Yeah.
what I mean? And you gotta be there. You know you gotta be there.
What,
I don't know.
You're their teacher.
what about you,
And
Tommy?
fools, they see what you do. You know, well, like after when you're gonna have a kid, like my mom, she always told me like, hey, you know, now you got somebody that's gonna be following you every your footsteps.
Some shit my mom would
Whatever
say to
you
me.
see, whatever you do,
Dude, you can
that
see it.
kid's gonna see it
You
and
can
want
see
to
it.
do that. So you
You can
just
see
gotta,
it.
you know. And I'm like, oh shit. And yeah, if you don't have kids, you would never understand. But like having a kid, it does something to you. Like, fool, I was anti.
Tommy,
kid.
look,
I didn't have kids until I was
Look,
35. Dog.
You never noticed that that Tommy. All right, look, fool. The one thing I noticed right away, Tommy used when we were all doing coke, bro. Tommy used to be the last person to leave. He used to be like, "Hey, oh yeah, I'm here till like the coke is done," and like he'd be just singing. So no, for real, because I'd be right there with him. I'd be like, "You want a piece up on the next 8 ball?" And like, I'd be right there at George's house. The moment he had his first kid,
Tommy, you
but the moment he had his first kid, I remember he was like, nah, Dick. He's like, I gotta go back home. And he's like, I got till 10, all right? And then as soon as 10 came, he got in his car and he would leave because he had to be there, bro. It changes you. Like, I would imagine the same thing would happen when that shit happens to me, dog. You know what I mean? Like, I'd be like, fuck, man. I like everybody would probably be like, I gotta film this. He's gonna be responsible. It's like, yeah, fool, film this. I had my first kid, dog. The fuck, like.
He's right, Tommy. You wouldn't leave till you got a phone call. We know that was your wife. I just would always fucking leave, and then after that, like, okay, one last bump, dog.
That's exactly what he was saying.
Yeah, one last bump. And be a phone call, and then one last bump,
The
and then
fucking-
he's gone, dog.
The comedy store fucking.
Comedy store activities, dog.
I'm glad we did that whole year of just doing nothing but coke in the comedy store, because now that we all quit, it's kind of like cool to just like be like, yeah, that was good. I mean, because it's dangerous like to like go back and to want to do another drugs.
That's why,
So
like, I had kids late. I was, and that's why, like,
You gotta
I
give
was
time
like-
for your
I was
sperm
like,
to get
both-
healthy
I was
again.
like, both of you motherfuckers, anti-kid, anti-everything. I would fucking call the homies. Hey, dog, I'm having a fucking barbecue in my house. No kids. Just letting you know, fools are gonna be getting fucked up and doing all this shit. Don't bring the kids. Always. And
now-
I would always fucking be anti-kid. And then when I had my kids, I was like, all right, I fucking partied all my fucking life. I had these kids already later in life. I'm chill.
Yeah.
And that's it. And it's like, all right, you did all that shit. Like, all this shit, enjoy this shit that you're doing, your sleep, and you fucking doing whatever you're doing. Yeah, dog. And it, because it's not like, oh, when you have a kid, it's over. No, fool. You just have a responsibility, dog. And then you have to do whatever you're doing double because you have responsibilities now. It ain't just for you. It's for somebody that you're doing it for. So whatever you're doing, it's like you got to do a double now, and as hard as you're going now, you got to do it. Just not you know what's up. There's fools that let it keep going, fool, and they're all fucked up. It's like, damn, dog, like
I'm
You need to get on your shit.
that's it, dog. And some fools learn the hard way, and some fools learn from.
Like, Tommy, you party
fools.
hard. Party
Shit,
hard.
you know?
Not as much as you used to, but how was it? We're like, you used to go to George Press store, show
It
up at
was
4 in the
fucking-
morning, and
it
then your
was-
little daughter's like, I'm hungry.
Well,
You're
I
all
never-
hungover as
I
fuck, Tommy.
I stopped
get up.
doing
You
that
gotta
shit
get
when I
up.
had the,
You
when I
gotta
had
get
the
up.
babies already. Like,
Lies. I've seen you party hard when you still had your morrita.
Nah,
With the
'cause I
morrito,
never
the
was
morrito te
able.
calmaste machín con el morrito.
He's one
I
year.
don't know why, dog. You had a boy, dog, and shit changed. With the girl, you were calmed down, but now you have a morrito, and I think you're like, that's my legacy.
Speaking of legacy, let's talk about our legacy with the super chat that we got right here next. Josue Torres sends a mushroom emoji and cactus.
Cactus.
Thank you to him. My peyote is doing great. Thank you for the little cactus you gave me.
Hey, how do you fucking?
I don't know. I'll figure.
You just put that shit in the dirt.
I'll
or
let
what?
you know when the time comes. Right now, it looks like a fucking asshole.
Oh, you're gonna fucking get located off it?
I don't know. I might try a little bit, but all right. Next super chat that I see coming in right here. Andres Hernandez says Tommy 3 plates jukebox services. Think about it. Thank you. We don't smoke the same. And let me go ahead and get into the one that has come out in the latest. Veronica Mendoza. This is kind of cool now, to read them off.
Can we get a song, Tom? Someone just called you.
Hey, Tommy. Hey, Xavier, can you let me read the last super chat?
You're taking a while. I was trying to fucking
It says,
fill the dead
hey,
air.
I made a PayPal account. Headed to Disneyland on Friday. Let's go celebrate 100 years of Disney. Hope this
Dick,
works.
It's gonna be packed in a
Friday?
mother at Disneyland.
That is
Ew.
on Friday. It is the most packed.
It's a
that
wrap
sounds
right there.
gross.
There's gonna be a line to motherfucking the freeway.
The kids are gonna be there.
Look, bro, the best days to go is when it rains.
Nah,
And
it's just gonna be pure
no,
adults.
the best days to go is when it rains straight up because I did it. And then what is it when it's like it's like the beginning of school where they can't miss fucking school. Like school's just back going in. Fuck yeah, there ain't no kid that's gonna get
Yeah, but fool,
disqualified.
there's so much fools on different time tracks.
No,
to
but he's
start
on
school.
right, dude. He's on right, dude. You
I'm
already
talking
don't like
about the
rain.
majority, fool. I'm
Yeah.
thinking about like the paisa parents, the working man, bro. Because that's what my
already
fucking
don't like the
family
rain.
is, bro. Like, when did they take me? When we had holiday breaks. When do I now want to go? When they have holiday breaks. When did I couldn't miss? When they fucking the first day of school.
He's on right, and think about it.
It rains.
Kids are always complaining.
rain.
You don't want to add water to that complaining. My shoes are wet. My socks are wet. I'm hungry.
Give me a churro.
Yeah, dude. And like adding wetness to the equation,
These
these
like-
fools complain even more, dog. I'm cold. Let's
Dog,
go
you
home.
guys be around some complaining ass kids.
Nah,
or
bro.
something.
Remember last time when I was melting
They don't
on
have
mine?
kids, dude.
Yeah, yeah.
They don't have
Your
kids.
kids don't complain, Tommy? Not
These
yet.
fools don't give a
No,
fuck.
but look, he's
Fool,
right though. He
don't
said
go
like this.
barefoot
He
at
sounds
the
like
motherfucking
what like my parents would say to me is like, espérate hasta que tengan sus hijos. Vas a ver. Yeah. What is this? Espérate, güey. Hey, this people in the chat room say he looks like Reggae Crucito.
Oh yeah, he does.
Yeah, bro. He looks like reggae. The people in the chat room.
Chat room are fucking savages.
I forget his.
savages.
I forget his name, but I saw it a while ago, and I was like, yo, he kind of does. But or you look like you could be a lead singer to like a Revolution kind of band.
Revolution.
Yeah.
Ja.
Fire.
Yeah. But let me go ahead and tell you guys about our first sponsor and one of our best sponsors, the one and only Hamilton Devices. Make sure you guys use our code word WDSTS. I don't know if Ray has that loaded up, but for the meanwhile, I'm gonna tell you about the code word WDSTS and the number 15 all together. You can get yourself the Starship, which is or the Mothership, which is the three pens at the same time, and they also have wax attachment for them. What is it? You also have the PS1, which you have the double with the water filtration. I don't know if they've had any heady pieces done for this, but I don't know. Maybe I talked to a few of my friends and I get it done. But thank you so much for being a sponsor of the We Don't Smoke the Same podcast, HamiltonDevices.com. Make sure you guys check them out and use code word WDSTS15. If you need to know more about them, I'm pretty sure we have a clip. Do we, Ray? Is it loaded up? Yep. So let's go ahead and load this clip up, and we'll be right back after this sponsored break.
Tommy, you gonna give him a song?
What's up, y'all? I know you're watching the We Don't Smoke the Same podcast right now, but I'm here to tell you about our sponsor, Hamilton Devices at HamiltonDevices.com. Specifically, I'm here to tell you about something that you're probably going to be like, yeah, I've seen that, but you haven't seen their take. I'm talking about this device right here, the Nomad. Before you get it, you got a code in the back to let you know just when you're holding it up in the store. Like, let's say you go to Vaporium Gifts, but I'm going to actually use it in front of you guys. So, it comes in a nice little case, so you can keep it away from people who are not supposed to get it. This part is included as well, which is the coil that you actually put the dabs in. The best part about the Nomad is that it comes with 3 options. This is not for your vape tanks. This is specifically for the people who enjoy the concentrates. So you got the classic fit, very much like this with a light bulb in case you need an idea. You know, I mean, when it comes to a pen or an electronic device on the go, I don't necessarily try to fill it up all the way. You got 3 different temperature settings. So you go 1, 2, 3. I like doing back-to-back blinkers though. And you could also, you could have an automatic mode. Now for those of you guys that need a more refined hit, this attachment is actually included as well, where you can actually put a little bit of water in there, get your little water filtration, hook it up right at the top. And once you put this attachment up in there, you got the water filtration included, similar to what the one I'm about to show you next. I don't want to use this one because I want to get straight to the point and use this one right here. Sometimes when they call me to go on set, I gotta be ready and I don't have time to torch it up. So I got a 14 attachment right here, and I get to put it on my nice little $10,000 piece right here, made by Peter Moeller and Danny Camp Glass. Shout out to them. Set this motherfucker on automatic. And we're good. Taking a dab on the go, minus the shh. You know what I'm saying? Nonetheless, make sure you guys get your Nomad, Hamilton Devices. Thank you for sponsoring the show, and don't forget to use special code word WDSTS15. Once again, that's WDSTS and the number 15 all together to save yourself some money at checkout so you can enjoy this like we're enjoying it here on the We Don't Smoke the Same podcast. What up? We're back here on the We Don't Smoke the Same podcast. Thank you so much to our sponsor, Hamilton Devices. The first 5 people that watch this show and get either the PS1 or the mothership and send me proof of purchase, I will be hooking up with the Rio Propane and Flavors by E-Zone collaboration. I'll be going out of my way and hooking you guys up with a gift from both of us. Also, do not forget that this show is sponsored by Vaporium USA. VaporiumUSA.com is a one-stop shop for all your vape and toke needs. Make sure you guys go there. Three locations in the city of New Mexico, 1 location in the mall next to the Trump Tower in Las Vegas. Make sure you guys go get your candle. They should be getting my new apple orchards. I sent them out yesterday. So make sure you guys, check them out at VaporiumUSA.com or Instagram, VaporiumUSA, the one-stop shop for best price and best products in Las Vegas and New Mexico. Make sure you guys check them out. And we're back.
We're back.
Yeah. I remember Will says it aggressive.
And
We're back. Yeah, Will says it like he's taking a hard shit. Like, we're back. I'm like, yo, bro, like, chill.
Shout out to Will.
By the way, you're gonna be going out. You're gonna be going out of town, no?
Yeah, I got a show actually. Long Beach, Harvell's. I'll see you guys tomorrow. Long Beach, Harvell's, me, Sam Tripoli, and Eddie Bravo. Go get your tickets at samtripoli.com. It will sell out. And then Bakersfield, all you Scante Warriors out there in Bakersfield, pull up. Tickets at samtripoli.com. Bakersfield always pulls up. The well. That's
They don't
the
have shit to
brewery.
do.
I know, dog. But it's fun though.
It's either the Kern
Let's
River
pull
or the
up.
comedy show.
Yeah. Scante Warriors out there. A lot of fools with high socks.
You know what though? Hey, shout out to those fools. They fucking pay
They
for
buy
tickets.
Yeah, that's all I love.
The reason that Modelos and all that shit sells out.
They come in with the fucking with the little Coke bag and they try to tell me it don't have fentanyl, but I like 100% know it does. Like, bro, stop, dog. I see your mouth, dog. You're like clanking out. Like, that's fentanyl.
I think I'm past the phase where like somebody like when they offer it to me, I'm just like,
dog, I got offered.
I can say no.
Dog, so episode.
Like, I'm not that I couldn't say no before, but it's like I'll think about it. I was like, well, just one little bump,
You
bro.
been to Bakersfield?
Say no to drugs.
Go.
I
You
got
been to
offered $100.
Bakersfield, though?
Say yes to no. No.
I got offered $100 for episode 300.
I've been to Bakersfield, yeah, but nah, I'm good.
George was like, he's like, do a bone with me, George. I was like, nah, I'm cool. He's like, come on, you're not gonna do it.
Swear to God, you didn't do it.
I swear to God, why would I bring it up if I did? He's like, come on, for episode 300.
Because you said the same thing about last time, and then I heard it on the podcast, and he's like, yeah,
That was
Eddie
different.
offered me some Coke on the table, and I
that
was
was
like,
different. That was, but for episode 300, George was like, give me $100.
Oh, that was different.
And I thought about it too.
but
I
you
was like,
smoked meth on that show.
that's the difference for episode 200 and then for episode 300.
This was, I don't think that was the weed making him cough. Like, this was,
Damn, that's
this
a
was,
lot of fucking episodes.
are you confident the audacity?
Congrats to XG on 300 episodes of fucking GPS.
That show's it's been 300 long
Yeah,
episodes.
that's
Tommy
fucking
knows it's
tight.
been 300 long episodes, dog. You guys have seen what? 300 episodes, but low key, we should have recorded 1,000 for how long we've been there.
You know what? I am going to tell you motherfuckers that are watching on Twitch and, YouTube, we will be having an additional show or special shows that we will be having on Patreon, and it will be a little bit more exclusive and behind the scenes stuff and wherever I go. And also, we are working on the new High and Hungry season. There is a couple of stuff that we have in the works. I just will let you know, this Saturday I heard that Martin will be doing an episode with us. You know, the one and only Martin, who is Fluffy's best friend and is out there touring with them. Martin Moreno will be with us doing a High and Hungry this Saturday. And Sunday, we will be filming another High and Hungry for the season. And I will be reliving one of my childhood fucking moments of watching The Simpsons at the chili cook-off. And I'm going to go ahead and drink one of my wax candles and be like, it's nothing. Yeah, no, but we got to...
How long is this series going for? How long do you guys got?
We usually try to stick to 12 episodes, but we might do a couple extra bonus episodes for all the people that are down to ride, depending on how it is. Everybody...
Can I throw one in there that I want to do?
You got to be a guest.
Can I be a guest? That's what I'm saying. Can I be a guest? I want to do Casa Bonita in Denver. They're opening up in May, dog. And I'm a South Park.
You know they send me an email?
And I'm a South Park lover, dog. And I want to be at Casa Bonita in Denver when they open up. And I want to do a High and Hungry and find out how Casa Bonita, dog. And I want to find out how shitty their food is or how good it is, because they're taking over. South Park's taking over Casa Bonita. They bought it.
Yeah. No, well, what is it? I mean, I'm down.
I'm down to fly out for that shit.
I'm down for that. And to let you guys know, for Champs in Las Vegas, we will be filming a couple of High and Hungry episodes out there as well, with special guest Steph Tone from the Deftones. You know what I'm saying? So we're bringing the fucking heat, dog.
Man, it's about fucking time Steph Tone comes into an
I mean, we're having for fucking 2 days in Las Vegas, bro. It's gonna be fucking a good time.
I'm not gonna.
Are you gonna be going to Champs?
Try to go to Champs for sure.
Now you gotta come, bro. It's like we got a house full of Nas. It's gonna be like the house from Up. Yo, with all the amount of tanks, it's gonna be like the house from Up, bro. We can fly that house, like.
Yeah, all the glass companies show up and shit, like Ziggy's. It's more but it's not like as exclusive as the last one was. That's what he's always telling me. He's like,
It is
Yeah,
industry.
it's not.
It is
It's
industry
more-
only, but that's what they say.
I mean,
You're gonna go?
I can make glass. I can make some money if I go to that show. I make money at that show every time I go there. So
See, bro, like that's the thing, man. Like, is it the people? Like, bro, when you just care about your craft, bro, the people. Once you you're gonna be there. There's gonna be people that are gonna show up and support you, bro. That's what I've noticed. Like, I'm not verified. I don't got within the fucking hundreds of thousands of followers. I keep being deleted. I keep being crippled on Instagram and all that shit. But you know what?
You know what? You were like, I can't even collab.
You know what I got though? I got some solid motherfuckers that are down to buy my fucking gear, that are down to super chat their shit in here, that are down to show up wherever state that I go to and they live there. They will drive 2-3 fucking hours, send me a birthday gift, send fucking gifts for everybody here. And to me, dog, that's really what it's all about, dog. Because you put your craft first and then you put the money second, bro. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, the craft has to speak for itself. It's like you said, motherfuckers can try to bite your style, but at the end of the day, it's like it's got to be a little bit flattering because it's like, hey, guess what? I birthed you, motherfuckers. It's nice that you try to do it like me. Catch up. I ain't even trying to flex, but catch up. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, it's like, yeah, go ahead. I hope you one day make a fucking alien as good as I fucking make it. And then by the time you do that, I'm already gonna be on another level shit.
exactly.
And it's like I've heard that shit from 2 of my favorite glass blowers. The other one, shout out to Empty One Glass. You know what I'm saying? Who works for
Everyone's sick,
yeah.
dude.
Mike, 25 plus years in the experience in the game. Fucking is out there. He's like, yeah. He's like, if I'm gonna do a glass convention, I gotta bring whatever heat I got because I know there's people that are gonna buy the jar just to copy it, and I already know what I have the next time I'm gonna bring it, which is something else. And I was like, you son of a bitch.
Yeah, he's clean.
He's the reason like when I bought this jar, I was like, I know I haven't seen you do this, bro. This is the reason that he was like, you're right. I haven't done anything like that. So I was like,
That shit's tight.
he can make damn near everything, bro. So all I'm saying is look out for all that stuff and look out for all the new gear on highandhungry.shop. Let's see if any, well, aside from that, but Tommy, what did you memorize the Ramon Ayala song?
Your fucking little
Yeah,
triste song?
Hey, where'd that come from? I was all thrown off. I was like, is this on a sick one?
I was pretty
okay,
drunk and I was
at
like,
the
this
house.
song's banging.
At what time he posted that? Like,
was
what
it?
time did he tag us on that? That's not late at night.
I was
We're
the
drinking in
night
morning.
before. I was like, oh, this is banging. Well, I mean,
You'll know it.
I was listening to like 3 Ramon Ayala songs, and I was like, damn, now I see why these fools are banging. But I was on a sick one though, not like on coke or anything, but just just like
Not
just-
like on a sick one.
yeah, like I used. Now it's like I have to explain that because it's like we don't do it. They're gonna be like, you relapse. I was like, nah, bro. But somebody said, watch out for E-Zone fake
Hey,
candles.
when are you going to Japan?
February 23rd. I'm going to Japan for 10 days, so I'm gonna be doing a lot of filming this week and the upcoming week. It's gonna be fucking great. All I'm telling you is that you don't want to miss out.
Skate out there.
You gonna go skate out there? You skate?
Oh, I want to.
Oh, well, obviously you do skate. I was like, have you ever are you like is that like your hobby on the side or what?
Yeah.
Yeah. You go to the parks?
Hell yeah.
Yeah. That's somebody here skates. Let me hear Tommy. Tommy's like, I used to skate when I was a kid.
Hell
We all
nah.
did.
One
We all
time,
did,
Dick,
though.
hey, dog, one time I was
See,
walking with my
he's got a-
sister.
he's got a story.
Oh, fool, I was a little kid.
He's
I was
got a
walking with my
story.
sister, and I had a fucking longboard. And I was just fucking just skate. I wasn't even a skater or nothing. I just fucking had it and thought it was cool. And I fucking didn't even know how to ride it really. And I was trying to fucking ride that shit, learning. And then there was like a group of kids across the street. When we were walking, they're all, hey, they're all, longboarders suck. I was like,
They do.
Longboard
I
is
was
the
like,
only
these
thing that can
fucking
support
little
us fat
punk-ass
fools
kids.
though, bro.
Yeah, but I was like, fuck. And I wasn't even trying to be a skater or nothing, you know? I was like, fuck these fools, you know? Little ass
If
kid.
you didn't try to skate after Tony Hawk Pro Skater, you're lame, dog.
Fool, Tony Hawk Pro Skater
That
for
shit
sure.
changed my life.
I got on the
Fool,
first-
I skated
like,
and shit.
Dad, I need a
But I never
skateboard,
got
dog.
into
Yeah, me
fucking
too,
having a
dog.
board and shit.
Yeah, after Tony Hawk, the first one, I heard that here I am doing everything I can.
dog.
I was like, you heard
I
that
wanted to be
shit?
Chad Muska so bad, dog. Chad Muska to me was my favorite.
shit,
Chad
dude.
Muska was the little hip hop.
But I just, to me, it's
Dude, I made him. I made Chad.
yeah.
Yeah.
Like, what do you
Out of glass.
Oh, in glass, yeah, Chad
Yeah.
Muska, yeah, dude.
Is
That's
it- you have it?
Alien-
You have
Alien
it?
Muska.
You have it on your page?
Yeah.
Make sure you guys
Fantastic.
check that out. Maybe I don't know. Maybe we might be able to pull it off, but yeah, make sure you guys check that out.
Have you sold
Yeah,
it?
have you sold it?
Yeah, I sold it.
Remember the Chad Muska
Who bought it? A
shoes?
skater fool?
Thank God.
I
With the
made
little
it for
tear?
someone actually.
And
Oh,
then,
it's a custom.
Yeah, it was
that
Hold on,
fool was
Tommy.
the one.
Yeah.
So you made a custom Chad Muska for somebody that was requested. Do you take requests like that?
I tried to.
Hard.
Yeah.
Everybody.
If I like the idea, you know what I mean? Like here. This is it.
Let me see this real quick.
He's even holding the
Oh, you'd like this,
the
Xavier.
iconic fucking Chad.
This is
Muska.
something. This is something that you would. I see you spending money.
Oh
on.
yeah,
Let me
dude.
see.
Chad Muska's a shit,
Let me
dog.
see.
He's wearing wearing an actual like
That-
fucking
He changed
outfit.
the game. Like if you really watch the documentary on Chad Muska, he was
in the race.
That's an outfit that he's.
He's the only fool that made like wearing a basketball jersey while skating cool. You know what I mean? And then wearing like the Muska shoes. Well, I remember I bugged my parents so much for a pair of those shoes, dog.
Or the Costins.
Yeah,
Remember the Costins were sick.
I feel like Tommy used to have Airwalks.
No, I had Osiris.
Osiris's.
Osiris's are sick.
Ray, did you ever have Etnies? I feel like you were an Etnies kid.
And these were hard.
The outfit that he's.
I always wanted the regular, just cool, chill etnies with just they were like they had the E on the
Check it out,
side.
Tommy.
Dude, every time my dad bought me shit, he thought I was an idiot. He's like, why you want shoes that got a tongue like that? It looks like you got a tumor. And I was like, and it was that thing like that. Shut the fuck up.
Did you ever
Smile.
stuff your shoes?
Yeah, of course I stuffed my shoes.
I remember that shit was like the
These
trend
shoes
for a
on
while.
the shoes
You would
wearing-
fold socks under them shits, and I'm like, bro, what the fuck is this? Are we in like? That's
did
some
that.
dumbass shit, bro. Like, yeah, like on Chucks, bro. Like, come on, bro. Like, what is this padding?
How's that style?
Hey, first of all, don't talk shit. Don't talk. I know you had gauges, Ray, so don't talk shit on me stuffing my
Ray
shoes.
has never had gauges.
Okay, maybe not.
Shoes
maybe
were
not.
shoes were always an issue with me because
You're flat-footed or what?
No, because it's
You know,
skating,
fools will be
dude.
like, "Y ese pinche
Gotta
de
have
Tijuana."
grip.
Dude, my shoes get fucked up quick.
Gotta have shoes with grip, dog. Remember that shit?
Oh yeah.
Gotta have shoes with. Hey, what about
you
that
have to
stupid
have
ass
the
shit?
socks with grip.
What about that fucking stupid ass shit that everybody did with the rubber band, dog?
No.
What?
I did.
With the rubber band, they would put a rubber band at their pants at the bottom, so their shoes would show up.
Oh,
It
you
was
don't
the
know-
fucking stupidest shit
toy.
ever, dog.
That's
He's
toy.
like, you don't know how many fights I got in my sister over rubber bands, over head ties in the morning.
Oh, you would have the little ball in the back?
Oh,
and
you would
tuck
do,
it in?
yeah, he would do the little ball in the back for sure.
No. I would just put the rubber band on my ankle so you can see my
Gotta
high
have
tops.
rave pants, dude, like me.
So you can see my high tops. It's because you can see my high tops. I would always have fucking clean Air Force One high tops, and I was like, bro, I need rubber bands so you can see my Air Force Ones. I didn't buy these so you can't see them. The fuck, are you stupid?
I barely wore the Air Force Ones that DMV Chetla gave me with the Charizard fucking look on there. And I was like, I remember my girl's like, she's like, you're gonna wear those? She's like, I thought you don't like white shoes. And I'm like, I don't. But you know what I mean? Like, I have to fucking rock them because they're just like
You don't
legendary.
like white
Like,
shoes?
they're hard to take care of.
Okay, that's irrelevant. You're saying you don't like dirty white shoes. I'm saying you don't like a fresh pair of fucking sneakers right off the fucking
No.
box.
Like the homie
Like
would
if
do
you
a
show me,
thumbtack with
if
the
you show
jeans
me the
better,
newest,
with a
if you
thumbtack,
show me the
pop
newest,
the air.
I might get a boner because of those.
like if you show me the newest dope shoes, like let's say shoe I want, like let's just say my favorite shoes were the Jordans, and they
two
have a
different
white one and a
colorways.
black one.
I
I'm
would
gonna go
click
with
the-
black.
Yeah, for sure.
Yeah.
Even if you could have 1,000 of them, even if they told you like, Doug, you can
I,
literally
don't, I
ask for
didn't
them
put change.
a
I didn't.
brand new
I,
pair
I
of
put
Jordans.
only
I
for
never
an
really
hour.
wear
and change in the fucking
Anything
parking.
that's like, I
What are you mad about?
With me?
wait, what?
Hey, Tommy's scared right now.
No, because I only put fucking fucking for 48 minutes.
All right, Tommy. Well, hey, hold on. Well, you're
I don't
gonna
have no fucking quarters, Dick.
Damn, you're
No,
shitting
you
me.
can't put dollars in there, Dick.
Stuff it in there. Just
Yo,
stuff
they
it in there.
just.
Just stuff it in
Throw
there.
it.
Tommy, there's a whole thing full of fucking change right there. You can take some. The only thing is like, can you not knock the cameras over?
Yeah, go walk this way and don't. And
No, he's gonna squish the
Suck
artwork.
in your stomach.
No, I
like,
can
suck
fucking
it
suck
in.
it in through there.
Take your
All
headphones
right, take your
off.
headphones on before you're like the gas pump. This is the stuff we gotta deal
Hey,
with.
have you ever
with
done that?
What?
Ever drove off with the gas pump?
No.
I have,
I
dog.
have.
Yeah, I've been there.
I have.
Too high.
Dude, I was driving back from Vegas one time.
Oh,
And
from Vegas?
From Vegas, and it was like, fuck, I don't even know. It was like Beaver or some fucking weird town, and I fucking drove off with that shit, and I was like, fuck. So I like stopped, and like I looked everywhere, and no one was fucking around. No one saw me, so I just like pulled that shit out of out of the tank, and took it back to the pump. Dropped it right by the pump. Looked around. Nobody saw me. I went back into my car, and then I was like, "Fuck, should I go and like talk to the manager or someone?" And I fucking got in my car, and I looked around. Nobody fucking saw me, so I was like, "Fuck this, I'm out, baby." Boom,
one thing you got-
I'm out, baby.
So what happened to me?
I would have like if I would have just like here's the thing, fool, like if I'm already pulling that shit and it gets ripped off, fool, I'm just driving off.
No, that dude, that's not a better solution. That's expensive.
Yeah, that's
and they
expensive.
know they have your shit on camera.
Yeah, there's actually there's like a pin that breaks. That's
It's real
it.
easy. Yeah, I know.
It's like easy.
You gotta think about it before you fucking throw it off the freeway like he might have thought about doing, because that's what I would have thought. Is like, dude, get rid of the evidence. No.
No,
You gotta think about how dumb and how often this happens, that it can't be a real fuck up. You know how often white girls, it's fucking white girls. Did they just forget? Anyone like us, stoners, I don't mean anybody, but I mean anybody not paying attention, drives off with it. And if it was a money grab, it wouldn't happen. It's an easy fix. I guarantee you it's literally like, so
Yeah,
don't
but
drive off with
it's
it.
happened to me for sure.
Yeah, don't drive off with it.
I was on the phone too.
He's already trying to sell it on
I
eBay.
was on the phone, dude.
He was like, I got a gas pump.
Some hipster out there is like, I need this for my house. It still, how come it still smells like gasoline? Sorry.
Try to put Nas in it.
Now we will be having Nas in Nas Vegas. Tell you that much. When's your birthday, Xavier?
Very first.
Vegas.
Next Wednesday, motherfuckers. Be here on fucking time. It's going to be my birthday.
Nas Vegas?
I might Uber here because I might get fucked
Let me know if you want to come by. We got a house.
for my birthday, right?
We got a house where they allow us like 15 people at least.
Are you gonna get fucked up with me on my birthday? It's Wednesday morning.
Yeah, I'll get fucked up with you.
Like fucked up. Like don't even come here in the morning.
Not like drink and drive. What the fuck?
Well, I mean, I have to be here. I have to be sober enough to do the Green Thumb show.
Oh, because you do stay. You can get a little fucked up. Okay.
Yeah, I can get faded. I mean, if they can handle Psycho less every day, they can handle me drunk. You know what I mean? Because that fool drinks a lot of fucking whiskey every day.
Yeah.
Yeah, like a lot. Like, I'm like, damn, fool. But, you know. Yeah, that's one of your favorite comics, and you don't even say one RIP, you fucking asshole.
I just, when we were lit, we got a couple people in the building.
He should stab
even
you.
my parents sent me like they're I found out through my parents because I don't really I don't follow.
My dad loves that food.
Yeah, dog, he passed away. Shout out to Polo Polo, a fucking legend in the fucking
away?
comedy. Yeah, he passed away. And dog, I'm gonna watch the stand up tonight. I got to do stand up tomorrow, so maybe throw a little bit of Polo Polo in there, you know, give him a little bit of something. They don't know who he is, but he was a legend, and shout out to him, dog. He was old. Is that thing where it's not like, dog, it's a matter of time. We saw it coming, like Chente, but it still hurts.
What was he,
Sad
sick
day.
already?
Hmm?
Was he sick already?
Nah, I think
The sick ass fool.
sick ass fool. Have you heard of stand up?
Yeah.
Yeah, like it's different. It's different. Because, I mean, unless you entiendes el doble sentido, it's a doble sentido type of world. Like, if you don't, just because you speak it, don't mean you understand it. That's why I tell people, like, it's just, you're not. It's going to go right over your head. If you have to be in that lingo, tienes que entender el doble sentido, you have to understand Spanish really well. But at the end of the day, dog, he's a legend. R.I.P. to him.
Did you ever see that fool?
Nah, not live, dog. I've never even seen Mexican stand-up live.
Your parents ever see that fool?
I started, the first stand-up I ever heard was him. As a little kid, my grandpa was like, listen to this, and I didn't know what it was. And then I listened to Dane Cook. And Dane Cook, and I was like, Escuelita, yeah. He was in La Escuelita, dog. Little pervs, dog. It was fucking hilarious.
That was a
I loved it.
pervy ass show.
It was pervy, though. Yeah,
You know the
dude.
pervy show I used to watch was Bienvenidos. That was my shit.
Oh, yeah, Bienvenidos is pervy.
Bienvenidos, like, I've always wanted to have an intro like theirs. Yes.
Those fucking shows are fucking.
Yeah, Bienvenidos shows. Did you know what I'm talking about? It's on Channel 34, and then it used to be thinking it was Saturday and Sunday's lineup. I used to watch that show with my grandma, bro. Go ahead, Tommy. Show Xavier's ugly face.
Yo, Tommy, you know, right, that Polo Polo died?
Yes, ooh.
Oh,
Polo Polo's a OG comedian. Fucking, I have a tape.
oh.
Okay, motherfuckers.
Top me, dog.
I
Top me, dog.
swear. I'm not even playing. I have a tape
¿Cuánto me
like
lo vendes?
right
Hasta yo te
now.
lo compro.
And when,
Tommy already. Give me your dog.
Dog, I have a tape and it's Polo Polo tape.
Tommy, let's talk the real business. Have you stolen any new stuff from work yet?
I've stolen some shit. I'm like, I got a tractor. I got a motherfucking crane at the crib. No, but fool, for real, I have a Polo Polo tape that was my parents, you know, from back in the day. I don't know why I have it, but it's there. I have it. I'll fucking send a picture of you with it.
I believe you, dog.
But it's Polo Polo was a OG old comedian in Mexico. He would do stand up.
Yeah.
And he was just, he had a fucking million jokes. It was like, I don't know, like the Mexican comedy, the Spanish comedy. That shit's
He
fucking
had the
hilarious.
original Pepito ones. He'd always use Pepito too.
Yeah.
You remember that
Pepito
shit,
jokes?
Pepito?
Ah, dog. Yeah, those gotta come back, bro.
No, they don't.
What do you mean? No, they don't, dog. They gotta
That
come back.
comedy evolves
Bring
and changes,
Pepito
stupid.
shit.
Like for
Bring
TikTok
Pepito
shit,
shit
I'm not
back.
saying
Fools
say that
are
on
fucking-
stage. I'm
Yeah.
not
Laugh
gonna
at that
Pepito, but for some TikTok shit, and TikTok's I think it can come back. Little Pepito jokes, dog. You
Yeah.
know one? I don't know one.
I don't know no fucking
they're
Pepito
so
jokes. They're
good,
funny
too.
ass ones. There's fools that know 'em.
Yeah.
But there's funny ass fucking characters in
Who the fuck is Pepito?
Spanish music. There was a show called ¿Qué nos
Is that a real
pasa?
name? Have you ever met anybody who's like, hey, what's your name? Pepito.
You
I'd
remember?
say it's Felipe.
Is that what it is? No,
Pepe
Felipe
Aguilar.
and Pepito's not the same thing.
Pepe Aguilar.
Felipe
His
is
son
like
would
Pepe,
be Pepito.
And
So-
then Pepe for little. would
How
be
come they don't
Pepito.
call how come they don't call that for,
Right.
they don't call Felipe Esparza that? We should call him that, Pepito.
Pepe.
Pepe, right? And then Pepe.
I don't know. There's all they'll be like, no, Pepe. They call him this. It's this fool's name. It's Felipe. It's Pepe.
Yeah, Pepe, that's what he says.
That's what I
don't know.
think. That's what it would sound
Pepe Aguilar's
What do
pretty
you think?
hard though.
Look at this fool fucking.
Give us some Pepe Aguilar, Tommy.
Looking it up.
Y dime por qué tú
No, I
me
remember fucking.
dejaste por una. Come on, Tommy.
Recuérdame bonito y por favor no llores porque me voy.
It's
I
popular.
don't know
We gotta have.
What's the fucking? Well, that's the old songs that I
Hey, come
know
on,
by
give
fucking
us some
Pepe
Joan
Aguilar.
Sebastian, dog. You know,
heavy
I,
shit, yeah.
ya está viejita shit, huh? Eres secreto de amor. That fool's hard, dog. Yeah, that's
Te voy a cambiar el
Oh,
nombre.
come on, Tommy. You gotta start it off good, dog.
You guys
This is
are
more like
out of here.
Caleb activities,
Yeah,
dog. This
yeah,
is
yeah.
Caleb, dog. This is
Control,
Caleb.
dude.
This is ain't no
You
fucking
guys
La
are
Que
out of
Buena.
control.
It's more like
Con
Caleb.
otra.
¿Cómo se llama ese?
You guys are out of control.
El Lucas.
La casa de las
Y
románticas.
ahorita.
Kilo.
El Lucas. ¿Cómo se llama ese güey?
Yeah.
Pinche mandilón ese güey.
Who?
El locutor en la mañana.
El fucking Piolín?
I don't know. No.
Oh, the fucking that one fool with fucking on La Estrella
Caleb.
with him and his wife.
No, that was a mandilón too, though, dog. Yeah,
Come
if
on,
you're doing-
Tommy.
If you're doing a show with your wife, you're whipped.
Tommy, you don't know that rinconcito en el cielo? Give us a little rinconcito en el cielo,
Oh,
Tommy.
fucking.
Oh, I gotta look the karaoke up for you,
I gotta
Tommy.
give you the lyrics, bro. What lyrics you want, Tommy?
Yeah, we gotta get a song from you,
I was
dog.
gonna fucking bust fucking. Tengo un contrato firmado desde que vine a este mundo. No le pusimos la fecha. Por eso es que vivo a gusto. La vida da muchas vueltas y yo de nada me asusto.
Damn, Tommy came through
Come
strong with
on,
that one.
Sam.
Well, Tommy's hanging out with legends
That
lately.
shit
Are
was
you
sick.
practicing
Hey, yo,
your voice
this is a
lately?
human jukebox, dog. That's what
I'm
we
gonna
do.
fucking get
Sick.
fucking signed by these fools.
Are you
Watch.
practicing your fucking voice?
Hey, are you gonna be in that band
Sick
with?
ass fool.
Come on, Tommy.
I'm gonna fucking
Boy.
start a corrido, fucking bringing back, covering all the motherfucking Chalino
ass.
Sanchez songs, my style.
Are you playing it or am I?
You
All
are.
right, come on, Tommy. You gotta. Voy a buscar. Come on.
Oh yeah.
Come on,
Oh, here it
Tommy. It's not like there's not like they can fucking demolish. They're not like they can fuck us up anyways.
No, yeah. Oh, come on. Hey, fool, this was like parent-teacher conference right now, bro. All the parents that show up for like your little brothers from our age.
This is a talent show.
They
You gotta
listen
fucking
to this
hard.
when they
Your
idolize this
parents
fool.
are- Your parents are watching.
Come on, Tommy. Right here, right here. Oh, you missed it.
Voy a
Oh, you missed it,
un
dog.
rinconcito en el cielo
All right, I'm gonna time you in again.
para llevar a mi amor.
Yeah,
Voy a buscar un rinconcito en el cielo para escondernos.
we gotta have
tú
to
y
start over, Tommy.
yo.
Time out, Tommy. We're starting over. Time out.
Playing the motherfucking
No, we're not.
music.
We're already fucking demonetized.
All right, let's go.
Yeah, yeah.
We don't give a fuck no more
Un
over here, dog.
rinconcito
All right,
en el
we'll start it from the
cielo.
beginning, Tommy. Like, it is. You gotta do it. You got the lyrics though?
Going in right now.
This is where you're fucking just dancing with your legs.
I'm gonna have a fool that on the 30th named Mambo. He plays fucking accordion. He's gonna be on my show. I'm gonna have him fucking play this.
Here
Fucking
it is. All right, Tommy, get ready. Here it is. I'm gonna count you in. Here it is. 4, 3, 2, 1.
Voy a
buscar.
buscarme un rinconcito en el cielo para llevar a mi amor.
Oh, there you go.
Voy a buscar un rinconcito en el cielo para escondernos tú y yo.
Hey, Tommy's getting down, dog. Shit.
Un rinconcito en el cielo, juntos unidos los dos. Y cuando caiga la noche, será de mi amor.
Damn, Tommy's getting down, dog. It's where you be.
Sick.
Hey, dog.
I gotta get a fucking accordion. That
Do
fool's
do
gonna
you
play an
any
accordion.
instruments?
Hey, we gotta clap it up for
just
Tommy
sing.
though, man.
Just fuck around and
That was
sing.
fire.
Sick.
But I have all these musicians like coming on the show, and I'm gonna start recording with them.
Sick.
Like just jamming. I'm just gonna fucking record the jamming with them, and then we're gonna do a record
Those are the best ones.
of just jamming at the
Jam-
fucking
jam
studio
sessions.
jam sessions. But it's
Sick.
like just recordings of me fucking singing bullshit. You know?
Yeah, we've all been telling him forever, like, hey, fool, you're musically gifted. Like, you can fucking make music. Like, you have a voice. Because this is how I started fucking around with him, like, right here. And just, like, well, he was in George Perez stories first. And then we heard him sing there. And then he comes on here more and more. And then he has his own podcast now. But, yeah, shout out to everybody that just out here.
But when I was little, I used to always sing fucking Jose Alfredo Jimenez songs. Por tu amor que tanto quiero y tanto extraño, que me sirvan una copa y muchas más, que me sirvan de una vez pa' todo el año, que me pienso seriamente emborrachar.
I'll drink
Te
to that.
cuentan que me vieron muy borracho. Orgullosamente diles que es por ti.
Break.
Porque yo tendré
fuck.
el valor de no negarlo. Gritaré que por tu amor me estoy matando. Y sabrán que por tus besos me perdí. Para de hoy en adelante y el amor no me interesa. Cantaré por todo el mundo de tu amor y mi tristeza. Porque sé que de este golpe ya no voy a levantarme. Aunque yo no lo quisiera. Voy a morirme de amor.
Hey, damn, we gotta clap it up, dog. Hey, yo, fucking, hey, shout out to Tommy.
Who's go hard on that song?
That was sick.
You enjoy music like that?
Yeah.
Like you be listening to Spanish shit like that?
Yeah, I like Spanish music.
Hell yeah. I mean,
I
where
grew up with that.
where's your where are your parents?
My parents are from San Luis Potosí.
That's Mexico.
Yep.
I don't know. I don't know.
Luis Potosí.
I don't know. Say it. What?
My
Look, he
dad-
knows
There's
a
a song.
song.
There's a song that
Hold on.
sounds like I don't know the words.
Damn, he
But I don't
knew
know
it,
the
dog.
fucking-
Respect the family like
I just know that the beginning is like Jorge Negrete or some shit. Yo soy de San Luis Potosí.
So I gotta ask you, since you're a glass blower and you spend a lot of time like in quiet, obviously not. What do you listen to? You
They're
listen
not
to
quiet.
music? That's what I'm saying. Do you
Yeah,
listen to
I
music,
listen-
like
I listen to
podcasts? Do you
I
watch
listen to-
movies? Like all you fools are.
I listen to music most of the time.
Yeah?
Yeah.
Is there certain shit that gets you in the vibe, the glass blowing vibe?
I feel like it depends on what I'm making, and I don't know. I always try to listen to new shit. Like I'll watch skate videos and I'll listen to something sick that you know the.
New shit
Hey,
heard
you know
on there.
what song I've been looking for? That was on some skate video, and it's that one song, and it's like dun 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 dun.
Get
Dee, dee, dee.
What?
You
sound like that guy from,
dun, dun.
Quiero escuchar la canción de
Badass
Nike
fucking
Reebok.
skate
Quiero
video,
escuchar la
dog, and
canción
fools
de
are
la-
getting
de Nike
busy on
Reebok,
that
dog.
shit.
We're not
The
the
fools that
DJ.
watch skate videos are gonna be like, yes, dog, I know what song you're talking about. I know you motherfuckers that are out there skate
I'm pretty sure.
watching
but
this shit.
I
know
didn't
what
watch the
song
same
I'm fucking
video.
talking about.
I didn't watch the same video that you're talking about.
And from skate videos, they play good ass music, fool. That's where I learned about Buena Vista Social Club.
Hey, Tony Hawk did that recent song with the fools from the skate. You seen the "Here I Am" doing everything. He was the lead singer for that shit. Yeah, but Goldfinger, he went up there and I was like, you see him, and because he was on the Masked Singer, so like,
Who?
yeah, so like it's crazy. Like he went up there on stage and he was singing the vocals, and I was like, whoever was at that shit, if you're a skater fool, like that shit is popping, bro. Like
Tony Hawk did it?
Yeah, Tony Hawk was singing with those fools.
He was one of the masks?
Tony
He was the lead
Tony
singer. No.
Hawk is a G. Dude.
Yeah, dude, I'm telling you, I can't wait till he comes back, bro. I have like 5 tech decks I want him to sign. Like,
Yeah, you fuck no.
I like and the game. I have the game too.
Dog. The game. When I heard you had Tony Hawk in here, and he's that guy. Like he's.
I got him on the RC skateboard, dude.
Oh yeah.
I have it's
Signed it? You signed it?
oh no, we for sure we're waiting for him to come back. I'm telling you, I've been asking my dad like, hey bro, bring him back. By the way, speaking of super chats, that everybody is wondering, we do have 2 more. This one from Raimundo Sanchez says, XG me la pela. Shout out to E-Zone, Ray, Tommy, and that fool too. He's talking about you. He's like, and fuck YouTube policies. Thank you so much, Raimundo Sanchez. And this next super chat comes from Raul Aguilar. Thank you for the dope beanie merch. Hopefully this year I can make an 8-hour drive to catch a light show. I'm just gonna tell my girl, be right back, going to the store.
What do you tell your kid, dog, when you dipped out? Where'd you go?
You don't leave them.
For real. You gotta say bye.
Bye.
Yeah.
What would you say, Izone, if you were dipping out for a cool minute?
I wouldn't dip out.
No. Your wife, like your girl. What would you if you were dipping out for a cool minute?
I'll tell you right now. She's like taken. She'll find me. Like I'll tell you right now. She is like taken. She'll find me
She
where I
will
am.
find you, dog.
She will find me. It's like I'm very predictable when it comes to like me doing stuff on my hobbies. It's like he doesn't seem to change. He enjoys what he enjoys. You know what I mean? It's like it's not that hard, but yeah, she would probably find me. Speaking of my lady, I want to wish her a happy birthday. Happy birthday to you, babe. You know what I mean? Happy
birthday.
Yeah, happy birthday. I appreciate you. All the stuff that you help me with and do.
Happy birthday, Lisa.
Your name's Melissa, you idiot.
Hey, he
Dick,
got
but
half of
that's
it
a
right.
fucking Simpson song.
Yeah, it is.
All right.
Was that the real Michael Jackson in that?
That was really him singing.
Was it really? You
Yeah.
should know this. How you asking Tommy?
Wait, I'm gonna look it up.
Yeah, I think it was, bro.
That
Like,
was really him, dickhead. He was the little fat fool.
You went from dick to dickhead. All right.
He didn't like that one. He didn't like that one, dog. You're fact checking him on that one, and he knows he's right.
what is it? He was like, "Why you in here, Homer?" Remember?
No,
Yeah,
it was
because he
Michael
went
Jackson.
crazy or some shit today. He was like, "They think I'm crazy."
He was
like
in a
Michael.
fucking loony bin
Yeah.
because he would act like Michael Jackson. They're like, all right, fool, it's enough.
Do you still have that Simpsons alien that I?
Somebody offered me top dollar for that one. This is the only one I have.
Hey, dude.
I do
You saw
want
that one.
Yes. Then I did that at that moment. I was not doing so well.
Hey, so I gotta ask that. Does that hurt when people sell
Nah.
No, you know.
Fuck
But
yeah.
actually, it's better for me because
It's
I'm
out
pretty
there.
sure I sold it to him at a certain price, and then he'd
be stupid to sell it for cheaper. Yeah, he'd be a tweaker.
It becomes my work becomes more expensive when with those kind of pieces.
Ironically, I did see the dude who had it at Champs when I was in the bathroom.
No way.
Yeah, and I'm sorry, at Las Vegas.
Was he wearing it?
Yeah, he was wearing it.
No way,
And I
dude.
had to come out of the bathroom,
That's
and I was
tight.
just like, "Where'd you get that?" And then he was like, "You sold it to me," and I was like, "Oh, so you got it from my site?" And I was like, I was like, "Did you go to his booth yet?" He was like, "I'm gonna stop by and this and that." But yeah, he had
Sick,
I
yeah.
was like,
That
the
was
funny,
that was a really cool one and fun one. At the time, I didn't. It was like a new tech, that I was learning.
I do want to say I probably have a Pelican case somewhere in my stuff amongst everything,
That has,
where there's pendants that I just like I don't know where they're at, and I know it's some of my heady ones, but I've been finding them because like right now like I have a nice little jewelry box, and I'm gonna put a little video of like all the pieces that I've like held on to. Like I wish I still knew the homie who made the hippo that I have. I think it's Crux or something like that. I don't know, but he makes like these hippo
I
heads.
remember that you
Yeah, that's what I've been big into, like a lot of different stuff, and I'm getting back into it, man. I'm getting definitely back into it. After I took a nice little pause because
had
it's like
that Simpsons one was
Yeah.
sick, dude.
Yo, Tommy, I got a question for you. What if like you're there chilling, homie, and you meet this glass blower and he has the perfect piece for you, dog? Like it says Tommy. It says Tommy. You buy it, and your girl finds out you dropped $2K.
an
on this
accordion
piece.
rig.
Yeah, accordion ring. Un vato hitting the
Yeah,
accordion.
like
doing
it's a
the
little
bump.
accordion, and then
It's you, dog. It looks like you without. The guy doesn't even know you, but it's you, dog, and you buy it because you can't let it go, dog.
Un alien,
What's your
güey,
girl?
así, güey.
Yeah.
Un alien con
Un alien con accordion,
Fucking
dog.
accordion,
Con-
killing it.
con
Ramon
with,
Ayala alien.
with fucked up teeth, dog. It looks like you, dog.
I'm hiding it.
Hey, that would be hard.
You're hiding it. You're not telling your dog.
No, it was a gift. It was that. Remember that reel where that fool? He's like, "Where'd you get that?
That word.
Where'd you get that?" He's like, "They gave it to me."
That would. Hey,
Like,
he should. He should.
We're like, I don't know. They gave it to
How much
me.
did that
You
cost
show up with
you?
no car, dog. You show up with no car, and they gave it to me,
We're
dog.
like, wait.
They're not
El
just gonna
carro.
give you something like
Y
that.
el carro, y no es el carro.
We did a trade.
Hey, hold
Is
on.
that how
Hey,
you talk to your girl? Like,
Taking the
we
bus.
did a trade.
Hey, most of the time it's like that.
You know what I'm saying?
It's Steph Tone. Shout out to Steph Tone. Sent me a song. He said, "Good morning. Tommy could do this song perfectly. It matches his voice. It's Freddie Fender, Before the Next Teardrop Falls." Do you know that song, Tommy?
I think it's the one that, if he ever breaks your heart.
I don't know.
Oh, let me see. Hold on.
That's for Steph Tone, dude.
Let me know the
Steph Tone
fucking
put-
word.
Steph-
Let me know the
Steph Tone put-
fucking-
Steph Tone's asking for a request. We gotta get it.
Which one is it?
Before the next teardrop falls.
Do you do karaoke? You get down like that? You,
Nah, I don't ever
Not
do
even
that
in the
shit.
shower, dog. Don't lie. I know
I
in the
don't
shower
sing,
you
dude.
drop a couple
I
verses.
sing.
I don't sing.
No.
I think it's this one. You fucking with it,
Yeah,
Tommy?
that one. If it brings you happiness,
There it is. All right, come on, Tommy.
Tommy,
Then
Tommy
I
knows
wish
his
you-
shit.
the best. It's your happiness that matters most of all.
Tommy.
But if he ever breaks your heart, it's the teardrops ever start. Are you there before the next teardrop falls?
Damn, dog, fucking
Tommy.
And then he sings it in
in
Spanish.
Spanish.
Y te da felicidad. Sick ass
Bilingual
Freddie
ass
Fender in the
fool right
motherfucking
there,
house.
dog.
I'm
Give
telling
that
you,
fool a
dog,
raise,
Texas
dog.
Tornadoes.
Man,
Freddie Fender up in this motherfucker holding it down.
Right here.
Freddie Fender ain't playing. dog.
Damn, dude.
Pero si te. Come
Oh
on,
yeah.
Tommy. A mí me.
Puedes hablar
Come on, Tommy.
y estaré contigo cuando triste está. Come on, dog.
That's an oldie, right? That's considered an oldie. What's that? Yeah, right.
Yeah, fool,
Hey, this
that's
is
fucking.
It's some shit grandmas get boned
Yeah,
to.
bro.
This is Freddie Fender. That fool is a fool.
Like
that made that
Chicano
song.
grandmas getting that
Hey,
that
baby,
fucking
¿qué
farmer
pasó?
dick, bro.
I thought I was your only vato.
Did you bone to that? I couldn't bone to
No, but that's like the kind of shit that like George Lopez podcast host bones to. Gil, the fool,
yeah,
yeah,
Gil,
like
yeah.
if he ever, yeah,
Freddie Fender.
yeah, he's like Gil Carrillo, the fool who cut the
you.
nice
We need
talker.
you, Mio.
He probably be fucking to Freddie Fender, bro.
You can bone to that, dude.
Probably George Lopez be fucking to Freddie Fender with the guitar.
Dude, motherfuckers.
What
be,
about fucking George Lopez
Motherfuckers
takes his
be-
fucking guitar to interviews and shit like, Doc, are you in a fucking band or what?
Dude.
Oh, get that
What are you
shit.
gonna say? Yeah. I want to know what
Yeah.
people be boning to.
What were we gonna
what's the
say?
crazy shit you've heard?
They can bone to that, dude.
Screamo?
Yeah, they can.
Like, you think bitches be boning to screamo music?
Hot topic, bitches.
Dude.
That's wild, bro. Rawr, just give it
Eat
to
my
me.
pussy
Rawr.
out to this.
Rawr. Bro, that's a wild bitch. If she's getting eaten out to screamo and you're
Remember
eating
when
pussy
fools
out
would
of
do their hair
screamo music?
like all fucking straight and like right here and over their face? All
Yeah.
fucking-
Ray's like, I've done it. What are you talking about, X?
Ray,
Yeah.
that was you.
I'm not saying I've done it, but there's nothing wrong.
Oh, definitely nothing
No,
wrong with
there's
that.
nothing
No,
wrong with
nothing
that.
wrong
No,
with
I'm
that.
saying
I
that
just think that's a
trend.
crazy bitch.
For that fucking those years, like five
Yeah.
fucking year stint, motherfuckers had that fucking hairdo.
Yeah.
Everybody at school kind of like,
Like, I used to date a girl that used to go to sleep to fucking scary movies. I thought that was fucking weird. Like,
yeah,
by all
that's
means,
well,
but
that's
that was-
kind of fucking weird.
Yeah, that's what I was saying. This bitch go
Alright.
to sleep to Saw. I'm like, yo, you need to chill.
All right, I think that was the last of the super chats. I do want to thank everybody for tuning in today. Please, let's go ahead and beat the hours on Twitch so we can become affiliates. So all the good, positive reviews you guys can give us on there, please make sure you guys give it to us. I want to thank the homie Pieces of Art for coming by and sharing his art with us.
Thank
Make
you,
sure you
homie.
guys check
Thank you
him out.
guys.
I want to also thank Tommy over here for lightening the mood with
Shout
the
out to
music,
Tommy.
singing the
We have to kill
tunes. So give it up for
And
3
here's-
plates.
bring some motherfucking
Awesome.
music up in this motherfucker, you know what I'm saying?
Now, what is it? Shout outs. Where can they find you at? Are you going to be at Champs? Where can they inquire about any of these pieces? And I know
you can
there's
just
some.
hit me up on Instagram, Pieces of Art 801. That's where I'm at.
He's tagged on the fucking flyer, so make sure you guys check him out and follow him and check out his work. Inquire about anything on the table. If he'll let you
Don't
know if it's available.
lowball that bullshit. Like,
He's
you
not
already
gonna-
heard. Yeah, you already heard
You
what a
can,
price,
but
yeah.
he's not gonna. He's not
Yeah.
gonna. Yeah, he's not gonna
Yeah,
pay
he's
it
just
no
gonna
mind.
block you at that
Lowball.
point.
No, he's just paying no mind.
You let me know. Let me know where you heard about me, and
There you
I'll
go.
give you a good deal.
There you go. Tell him you saw it on the We Don't Smoke the Same podcast.
I said you said low ball.
Anything else? All right. Ray, make sure you follow him at Morning Shot Films. Make sure you follow his podcast, the Morning Real Podcast. Reviewing movies. What's the movie of the week?
Esa madre.
Tomorrow, The Fablemans.
The Fablemans.
Spielberg's autobiography.
Spielberg's autobiography. Make sure you guys check that out at the Morning Real. Tommy, thank you for joining us. Shout outs.
What's up? Shout out to Cervezacito with the motherfucking beer today. Check
They
it
got me
out.
buzzed.
4th Street Broadway in Santa Ana, and check out Holding It Down with 3 plates on Instagram. You can check out my podcast, new episodes, also on YouTube.
Your next couple guests. Can you give me the preview?
This guy Mambo that plays accordion for different bands, like he's a hired gun, but he plays for all these sick ass fools. Sick ass one accordion,
yeah.
and you know what I'm saying. You guys gonna hear more corridos on there. Check it out. Because
Sick
I
ass
told
one.
them, hey,
You sing on the show? Can they
with
hear
some
more of
shit.
the singing on there?
I'm gonna fucking be
That's
singing
bad.
on there.
Go hear it.
I'm gonna bring that fool. He's pretty much the another musician that's gonna be on there. He's gonna bring the accordion.
Yep.
So it's on.
There you go. You heard it here. Xavier, shout outs.
Hit that like button. I'll see you guys tomorrow, Thursday. If you're not at my show, you better be watching We Don't Smoke the Same. Ezone's got a dope ass guest. But if not, be at Harvell's. If not, then I'll see you guys Saturday because I'll be at Bakersfield at the Well with a bunch of you fools. Either it's gonna be ghetto or fun, but it's gangster
Nice
as
at
fuck.
Harvell's.
Harvell's is
Yeah, it's
tight.
nice.
So go to samtribute.com for all that shit. Go to George Press Stores. You just have Willie Barcena on for episode 300. And then go to Flavors by Ezone for all your candles and all your We Don't Smoke the Same needs.
Yep. There you go. You heard it here. Thank you for tuning in. Hit that like up. Everybody on YouTube, make sure you guys follow us on Twitch because we're probably gonna make that the predominantly where we do our things on there because we're able to get super chats on there. If not, hit that PayPal at any time. Appreciate all the super chats on there. Go to flavorsbyezone.com. This week's gifts are sponsored by Redline Reserve and Funky Field Tips, so take advantage of that if you're missing any of the both of those that are mentioned. Follow my boy. Thank you once again. Follow High and Hungry TV. It's the one and only show that's been doing it You know what I'm saying? Make sure you guys check us out. We are working on a new season. Go to highandhungry.shop. We are filming a lot of different episodes for the upcoming season. So follow the page for all the good recommendations and everything else. I do have a whatnot going on Sunday, so make sure you guys take advantage of it. I do have a new page that I will be announcing, and I will be collaborating with a couple other pages to let you know where. That's going to be the page that lets you know about all the resale stuff. So I will be making a page for that. So for everybody that's interested in what I get and what goes on whatnot, you can follow that page when you just make sure you look at it on there. And shout out to the people at the 7-Eleven, the homies that saw me yesterday. I forgot my wallet. I went in there to have Apple Pay. I walked out of there with all this stuff, and they gave me some weed, bro. That's the real fans, bro. So, like, salute to them. I'll see you guys on the Green Thumb Show. And once again, happy birthday to my lady. I love you. And I will see you guys tomorrow, 7 to 9 o'clock with OG Rome. Peace.